on a stage. But when he wasn't looking, there's a goddamn snake. 'Cause you can live forever, doesn't mean a thing when everyone around you is a goddamn snake. Before you know it, brother, you're pulling all the strings, but you're looking in the mirror at a goddamn snake.
transitioned.
Well, some of us are.
We are semi-live.
We are live.
We are live.
Woo!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
All one of you.
We're all vampires, except for me. I just torture vampires.
Okay, Rose, say more words.
Watermelon, watermelon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sibilance. I don't know.
Wah, wah,
Persephone.
wah,
Wah.
wah, wah. Apparently that's how you test levels. You just go wah,
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 wah.
wah, wah, wah. Luigi now. Okay.
One of these days we'll hire an actual audio engineer and I don't have to do this.
You know, that'd be awesome.
One of these days.
That'd be
Alrighty.
cool.
2023 goals.
Woo!
Audio engineer. Am I good? Am I fine?
I think you're fine.
Ugh.
Alrighty.
Oh, you fine. There we go. I said it.
No, I'm out of shape.
Welcome, everybody,
So am
to our little slice of the world of darkness. These are vampires. I'm not. This is our Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition playcast. It's produced by White Wolf. We will share the link to all the books and everything and how to get dice and that sort of thing on any social medias we've got. And this is the 3rd episode of Vancouver by Night. This one is entitled The Auction. Ooh.
Great.
Intriguing.
Also, I'm going to make a camera adjustment whilst you talk. So
Probably a good idea.
Sorry to the people watching who are going to get nauseous. We have a really low angle, which I think is not helping. Ugh.
Alrighty. And as a warning, this is a mature game. And Kelly's completely in my way.
Whoa.
We are
Oh.
not really mature, but this is a mature game. There will be potentially some unsettling situations and thumbs in the way of stuff.
We're fine now.
We're
Everything's fine.
Everything is okay.
How are you?
I was waiting for that.
The players here are equipped with the throwing dice of throwing, which are
Where's my throwing dice?
foamy pieces of dice.
Oh, I put it.
And Kelly...
Ah! What, did I say something already?
And, they are basically equipped with those to throw at me in case things get a little too real, surreal, or fake real. And, they are uncomfortable. If you are uncomfortable as viewers, feel free to turn off the stream, take a minute, take a hour, mute. I don't know. We'll be back on YouTube. We'll post everything there, and then you can go on there and finish off the episode if you want. And first, we have some sponsors.
Woo.
We have some housekeeping. First sponsor up is Phoenix Dice, who provides us with these handy dandy little dice trays. Phoenix Dice is striving to help gamers be greener with dice and accessories made from recycled and or sustainable materials. They are raising the dice from the ashes and onward onto the glory of your tabletop games. Phase 2, which are recycled and sustainable dice, will be on their way soon. Shop Phase 1 dice at phoenixdice.com.
Stab.
And yes, we shouldn't smoke the dice, even though
They are smokable?
No, they're not smokable. That's
I mean, they
that's
did
the
say-
warning. Do not
They
smoke
they're
the dice.
rising from the ashes. So.
I don't think those types of ashes are what was.
Okay.
Alrighty. And secondly, we'd like to thank our good friends at the Stormcrow Ale House here in Vancouver for providing us with a gift set of goodies that we will raffle off during our 6th episode, which is 3 episodes from now. In case somebody can't make it, and then it might be 4. I don't know. Who knows? We might have another 0.5 in there somewhere.
Nice.
Of several characters running off.
Another
Doing-
flashback.
Doing their own
Oh,
thing.
boy, oh,
another
boy.
flashback.
they
If
leave,
you
I
want
like
to visit the Stormcrow when you're in Vancouver or Toronto, you can check out their DM and Dine program, which is $40 per person, 15 of which is a food credit, which you get to eat during your adventure, with a DM that will take you through a journey depending on the skill and needs and wants of the group. And you can request this guy.
Nice.
I'm not actually on their list still, but, you
You can request. But
Yeah,
You won't get them.
You can make a request. You can be like, hey, I want that guy. And they'll
I mean,
be
he's
like, we
pretty
don't
darn-
know who that guy is.
I mean, he's pretty darn good, not gonna lie.
That's true. I'm I am fully willing to have somebody blow smoke up my ass.
I like the idea that it's DMing the meal itself, so it's like roll to eat fry.
Yeah.
You critically fail. The fry is in your eye.
Some like oil from the fry splashes up in your eye, and you're like, ah.
You're blind for life.
Yeah.
While you're at the Stormcrow Ale House, you can get some butter beer, some Romulan ale, or even a dungeon burger, in which the guests roll a d20 to build a burger depending on what toppings you end up with, including the alignment of your burger. And you will be given a dungeon burger alignment playing card based on your selection. So, you could have a true neutral burger.
Does it taste like nothing?
Yeah,
it's just air.
You just eat. Yeah, they just give you like a plate of air.
Yeah.
That's true neutral.
It's true neutral.
I legit want was it lawful stupid burger? I definitely do want a lawful stupid burger.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming the cow wouldn't have ended up in the burger if it was lawful smart. And also, we have a new sponsor. Give me 1 second.
Oh, no.
Ooh. This is exciting. What?
Oh, man. What could it be?
What could it be?
I know what
it is from Fabled Flame Candles. They have candles that smell so good. They provided us with these fantastic, awesome smelling candles, 3 of which we are going to be raffling off during our 10th episode to somebody who subs us on Twitch.
Ooh.
So if you want to be in on that, give us a sub, give us a like, share it around, help us out, and we will send you.
You can't dom us on Twitch to get it then.
Say what?
You can't dom us on Twitch then to get it.
No,
Just sub.
just sub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
What's
Oh,
the
I
fun
get
in
it
that?
now.
No.
I
That's
just caught up.
That's a little BDS&M humor for those of us playing the home game.
Yay! 19 plus.
Anyone that has the bingo card.
Yeah.
I win.
Also, we will probably be using and abusing the 7 words that George Carlin says not to use on television. Which, for everybody playing the home game, if you don't like those words, you should probably mute now. Which are shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
Oh, I love those. I love those.
What about I can explain? 'Cause
Oh.
They never really say that on TV, do they?
No, well, yeah, you guys probably won't say that either as
No, I feel like we
vampires.
don't explain anything.
That's
Just
true.
Do
We
chaos.
really don't.
Yeah, no.
Nothing's ever explained.
Followed by a bunch of actually.
Wah, wah, wah. And now we will introduce our vampires or kindred or whoever you want to, whatever they refer to themselves as. I don't know. Starting first to my right, which is over here. I'm going to do it this time because fuck it. Which is over here.
Whoa!
Whoa, breaking
Which
the
is
fourth
broken.
wall.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Technically breaking that wall.
Some
the right
some
way.
wall got broken, that's for sure.
I'm Haley, and I'm playing Erasmios.
We have I put tags this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Bottom
you
there,
can
too.
see us now.
Yes. Perfect.
Describe Rasmius or Raz.
Raz is a flamboyant vampire. He has a flair for being dramatic, but he's also kind of the father of the group because these two are useless.
Hey.
I say that with
Excuse-
love,
Excuse me.
much love.
Excuse me. Just find yourself in a fight. Have fun with that.
I shot a lot of people last time.
Yeah.
Okay, but who has the money?
Yes, Daddy.
It's true. Our blood daddy.
Raz probably accepts that.
Good.
He's okay with it.
Yeah.
And every coterie needs a dad.
It's true.
Rose.
Oh, it's me. Hi, I am Rose, and I'll be playing Trash Panda, who is a gangrel homeless person. Is my description for her. She looks and smells that much, at least. But she's definitely got some connections. If you've been watching the past couple of episodes, but you'll probably see some stuff tonight. Maybe we'll see.
Is there a vampire equivalent of like gentrification that's like pushing you out of your home turf?
Raz.
Yeah, pretty much just kills.
Without missing a beat, Raz.
Pretty much just
What I
kills
do.
the vampire involved.
You made me not homeless. I now have no cred. What the heck, Raz? Razzmatazz.
I'm so sorry that you're not homeless.
Oh, I have a roof over my head. Oh, I can just dig a
you have
hole in the
food.
ground.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna get my fluffy shirts dirty.
I did realize that last session I kept saying, like, man, I can't wait to get back to the bar so I can start doing stuff. And I'm like, my character has a home. I could just go back to his apartment. I'm
it's true.
Kelly. I'm
That is
playing
also-
Insomnia, but he prefers Kurt because he thinks that vampire names are dumb. He is a... Wait, I wrote this down. He is a Chris Pine-looking club goer. But Chris Pine when he was young and had shaggy hair.
How specific?
Yeah, exactly. Just think of, like, distressed jeans and, like, long coats and just very Vancouver clubber. But he's a
Formerly Seattle Clubber.
formerly Seattle clubber, but he was pulled to Vancouver because of the blonde ladies. All the blonde ladies.
Yes,
What can we
check
say?
out that episode on YouTube. That is the 0.5 episode.
Yeah. And other than that, he's kind of just like your classic millennial jack of all trades. He's not great at anything, but he's good at a bunch of things, like shooting Inquisitors in a Arby's basement or
Wasn't-
Chick-fil-A basement.
Swiss Chalet.
Swiss
Swiss
Chalet.
Sponsorship.
Yeah. Just go-
I mean, it was a closed Swiss chalet, so like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a dingy basement of a closed Swiss Chalet. Again, that's episode 2. Go check that one out on YouTube. Or I think it might still be on here because we have an announcement. We are actually Twitch affiliates now.
Yay!
So you can support us by clicking on stuff and, subscribing, or eventually we'll get like a tip jar thing, something.
Yeah, something
It'll
like
probably be one of those whiskey tumblers because Raz runs a dive bar.
Help,
Probably.
we are poor.
Also, I was very excited. I forgot a lot of the session last time, but I opened up my book and realized that I got a rifle last time. So
Yes, you did.
very excited about that.
Yes, that.
You were also happy when you got it that last game too.
Yeah.
Actually.
Rifle.
That we can cover in our review. Let's do a review.
Cool.
The last
Also,
episode.
Real quick though, anyone in the chat, let me know how like the audio sounds and stuff like that. I just want to make sure that we're talking loud enough, and if you need me to adjust anything, let me know.
Or
Yes.
if any of us are too quiet, we can just trashy, like speak up.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Stand up or something.
Yeah. Or, just have one of us kick it.
It's good. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you,
I
my rule
rule-
gardener.
Thank you.
Bless.
Alrighty. So, last episode. Well, let's hit the, arms of the Wayback Machine back a little bit. The Coterie, lacking a certain Nosferatu for some reason that nobody actually questioned where he went. They decided to go to the Swiss Chalet to rescue the Malacavian Primogen, and it turned out good?
Great. As good as we could have hoped.
Yeah,
As good as anyone expected from us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
we're alive.
Yeah. Well,
some of us are.
unalive.
It's true.
Well, alive.
Sort of. You're animated. Let's put it that way.
Darn tootin'.
And somebody may have ended up with a Malacavian Primogen inside their head.
Yeah, I made a new friend.
She's inside you.
Yeah, she hangs out in my headspace.
And there goes another viewer. Okay.
Oh.
I'm really pushing the limits of my clan, where I'm like leaning more into Malkavian with all of my future sense and stuff, and
Yeah.
a second voice living in my head. But I'm a Toreador to the end.
Through and through.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you want any more details about that particular episode, go check it out on YouTube. It is the episode 2, and I think we can almost start this one. Yay!
Let's do it.
Did you call that episode like Rumble in the Swiss Chalet?
No, I called that a funny thing happened on the way to rescuing the Malacavian Primogen.
Yes, I remember that.
That's a long title.
It's kind of like Meatloaf's objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they are.
Yes.
And I just wasted like 5 minutes saying those two titles, so that's great.
Okay.
All right, so now that that's out of the way, this is a world of darkness. It's a world not unlike our own, where shadows are a bit longer and darker, people trust each other less, and vampires are very, very real. And they're over here. Vancouver in the world of darkness is a city in turmoil. It is starting to get better, though. There is an uneasy truce between the Anarchs and the Camarilla. The Sabbat seem to have fucked off somewhere, and no one knows where they went.
Good.
And there's a Prince Bastian in charge who was able to cobble together some small semblance of normalcy. Since the month of fire, when the Second Inquisition burned many kindred and destroyed their havens. An uneasy truce exists, but that truce is, as with all things in the world of darkness, possibly not going to last for too much longer. Depending on the actions of these guys over here.
Wow, everyone's fucked.
You're doomed.
And we are going to pick up this episode where the last episode ended, which is why I didn't actually readjust your character sheets.
Yeah.
Because I like fucking with you.
Wait, what?
He did promise some stuff for me. He got you good.
So at the end of the last episode, you guys all piled into the SUV that was provided by Samuel, the Seneschal's representative.
Oh, sunshine.
Yes.
Who I blackmailed into giving us a boon.
A major boon. He was already going to give you a boon, but that turned into a major boon
From
because
Mother
of
Nature.
some slight finagling.
Hell yeah.
Fangling.
Ouch.
Alrighty. And you guys, two of you, if I recall, are in overalls now because of the blood splatter and gore and, blood dripping off of you, which may or may not have been licked off of you by somebody else.
Hi. Whatever they're into.
And you guys pull up to Mausoleum, which is the name of Raz's bar, which is a dive bar. Take it away, Raz.
Oh, thank God we're back.
Can I get out of this monkey suit now? Like, have I gotten out of it at this point? Or
You're still, I don't know, you're in the SUV. Like,
Yeah,
basically.
it's actually really comfy. I'm gonna stay in this. Until
Do
it
I have a
gets the
change
coffee.
of clothes here? If not, I need to go home.
Don't you both half live here? I'm pretty sure you have clothing here.
If not, I'll give you something.
I don't like anything that you own. It's all beads and bangles and puffs and shit like that.
Yeah, do you got like band shirts and shit? I mean, like Thrasher would be awesome.
Absolutely not.
Okay, well then,
Well, there we
You're
go.
both atrocious.
I feel where is Moz?
Cute.
Like, what district is Moz in?
Moz is in Gastown.
Okay, then I live really close to Moz. Then I'm just gonna scoot home.
Gastown, for everybody who isn't in Vancouver, because I realize now that some of the things that I describe are kind of, for people who live in Vancouver, it'd be like, yeah, fuck it, it's in Gastown. No worries.
Gastown.
Gastown is kind of an area that is being built up. It's being gentrified. In the world of darkness, it's going a little slower than it would in the real world. And it is steadily increasing prices of everything. And Raz is trying to, make an honest living, running a,
He used to own a good dive bar, but now he's really starting to like sell out a bit.
Now it's a dive bar.
Yeah.
We love your ass.
All of your money. All of your food.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
who killed all those inquisitors? When
Yeah.
someone was hitting them with a ceremonial knife.
It worked a little bit, okay?
It
Yeah.
distracted him while I shot him in the head.
Exactly.
Mommy, Daddy, I'm gonna go in my coffin and not wake up until like nighttime, okay?
I am gonna go home and get a change
So,
of clothes because I also want
Are
to
you
talk
are
to
you guys all going to basically touch base inside the bar first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, who needs a drink?
Me,
Okay.
type A.
So
Oh, we have everything,
As-
darling.
Sweet.
as you all go in, I'm going to get you all to do a, let's say, wits and awareness
Wits
check.
and awareness.
Wits and awareness. Let's go for the first roll of the stream.
3 and where's my awareness?
3 and 3.
And if I recall,
5.
I don't believe any of you have any hunger.
No, we ate.
We ate
Heartily.
well.
You guys ate pretty well. I'm not gonna lie.
The voice said a name and I
So-
ate. Oh, I ate.
Rose and the other dice tray.
That one?
I got 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay.
One of them's a 10.
Haley?
It's above 6, right?
Above 6 and above.
Right. I got 2 successes.
2 successes.
Does
Rose.
0 count as success?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a 10.
Sweet.
That
So
is a
it's
10.
2 successes.
2
Nice.
successes. Is it 2 10s though?
No, it's
No.
a 9
Okay.
and a 10.
Just the 1 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
It's 110.
since all of you got, I believe, 2 or above, Haley, 2? Yeah, 2 or above, you start to notice something in the corner of the bar, like the upper corner. It starts to look kind of like purplish webbing that some kind of smoke is coming out of. It's above the, I'm going to call it a stage. But it's kind of like, you know, the raised portion where they kind of cram bands into the corner and get them to somewhat play whatever it is that they would play.
I'm going to ask the Malkavian in my head if she's seeing this and if she knows what it is. She can see from my
it's-
eyes now.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
All right.
Yeah, you've did.
When is the last time anyone
All right.
cleaned this damn place?
You got some black mold growing.
It's
Yeah.
actually, it's starting to somewhat expand, and it's kind of looking, it's starting to spread out, kind of like a rift is forming,
Like a rift.
like a rift.
I'm shoot it.
don't shoot it.
What?
You know, most like vampires look scary. It could be a good vampire.
Okay.
And still look scary.
Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna pull out my gun.
Okay.
And cock
Caution,
it
caution
to
is
shoot it.
advised.
I am also going to. I'm going to ready the rifle that I have just in case something not fun pops out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Same here.
Do you want to ready your ceremonial dagger?
Actually, I would like to investigate it
So you're gonna go closer to it?
We'll be your backup.
a little bit. I don't want to touch it,
Okay.
but I do want to get a better look at it.
Get a better look at it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go closer to it, and it is sort of, you can see kind of like a bit of a lightning look effect in it. There's like kind of cloud coming out of it, and it kind of looks like webbing. And it's like, how close would you be getting to it?
I want to stay a good 5 feet back.
Good 5 feet. Okay. So you see kind of a black hand reach out of it and kind of form a bit of an arm. Like it doesn't look like anything that you've really seen before.
Oh.
Is it taking action or is it just kind of like
No,
being birthed?
it kind of looks like it's trying to climb out of the thing, and
The gremlin
Along-
part of me.
along the wrist area, it sort of looks like it has a carapace.
Carapace?
Yes.
Like a
Like a bug?
like a chitin?
Maybe.
There's a hand coming out of this, and I don't like it.
I say we shoot this thing.
It's a scaly hand too. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step to the side. Shoot at will, you know.
Okay.
And
yeah.
the other hand comes out
Oh God.
and reaches
God,
on the
it's
other side and kind of it's kind of spreading
I'm backing
the,
away.
If you guys
the
think we
rift
should
a little
shoot
bit.
at it, I'll shoot at
Oh
it.
please.
Yeah, I'm shooting
Fucking
it.
shoot
All
it.
right.
I'm shooting
Guns a-blazing at this random thing.
Oh God.
It's what I've come to expect.
It could have said, "Hey guys, I'm coming in," or asked for permission. As
Or
as
walked in the
I
door.
understand, vampires need to ask for
I
permission
mean, I
before
thought
they can.
Raz was gonna say something instead of, "Oh God, I do not like it." So I'm like, "Okay, shoot."
That would
Rolling to
be
shoot.
a dexterity and firearms roll. We've
What
got
does
more
kill something
rolls
really
happening.
Yeah, it's just this is like how this NPC introduces itself.
God.
Thank you for the host, Jeannie.
Yay! We also realized last session that I don't roll with a lot of dice when I'm shooting, but I got extremely lucky.
I have 2 successes.
2 successes.
I also have 2 successes.
One's a 10.
1 is a 10.
I
Okay.
got 2 9s.
Tens only count if there's 2 of them. That would be a critical, which turns it into 4.
Cool.
So that is 2 9s over there. All right. So you basically both pull back, blam,
I believe
and
you said
you.
that this rifle doesn't have a butt to it.
It doesn't have a butt.
So I'd probably get like a lot of kickback from it.
And commence the jokes. Okay. There's no butt. Butt.
So
Okay.
I'm like,
Whew.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So you both shoot into the void, and it doesn't. Damn it, Raz! You don't really see it hit anything. Like it's basically shooting. You're shooting into something that kind of looks like mist or.
I then
And then-
I ask it to present it or to identify itself now that we've shot at it.
Now that you've shot at it, you're
Please identify yourself now.
I'm pulling out my dagger.
It's not gonna work.
So
It's big.
you see basically a third hand reach out,
Oh, okay. There's 3 now.
and then a fourth on the other side. So basically, there is 2 hands on either side that are pushing it open.
It's a Mortal Kombat character, guys.
This
And
is
then
the world's
you-
worst vagina.
Then you see
Volleyball.
a face emerge, and this is a really weird looking face. It kind of looks like a mixture between a human face and a spider face.
Shoot in the face.
Yeah, can we
shoot
shoot
in the
the
face.
face
Shoot in
now?
the face. Shoot in the face. Shoot in the
Sure.
face.
Shooting again.
And this is completely alien to all of us. We've never seen anything.
Intelligence and occult.
I'm pretty young, so
Intelligence.
I don't think I do.
This is
I-
occult?
you.
sorry.
Intelligence and occult.
Intelligence and occult. Yes, it is a combination of the two.
Okay, I will complete.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes.
I got 2 successes on my shooting. I'm shooting again. I'm not thinking about it.
So you're trying to shoot it in the face.
In the FaceTime
Okay.
this time.
I got none.
No
Nice.
successes. So one of the bullets slams into kind of its chest area, which is also emerging, and it looks kind of carapaced as well. And from that particular shot, because you got 2 successes, you see basically it's not like a blood splatter. It kind of spits out a bunch of spiders.
Oh no!
Oh God, no! Oh no! 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 No!
And
Raz,
as,
do you know what this thing is?
as the face, no, you don't.
Damn it!
You think, no.
Are those spiders?
Every time I shoot it, it gets worse.
Maybe stop shooting.
And as the face emerges, there is like kind of
Nope.
the mandibles that open up,
You
and
guys want to run?
you hear it say, "You fools! She was about to tell them everything."
Who? What?
Huh? What?
Oh.
Who the fuck are you, and why are you in my bar?
You.
Me?
Okay, that's it. Give us one
And-
good reason
and
why we
it's-
don't burn the fucking place down.
Moving further out, there's like a third hand that's coming out.
A third or a fifth?
A third, or a fifth. Yeah.
I kind of back up. I'm like backing up
Fifth.
towards the door, and I'm like,
Yeah,
why?
me too.
Why would you want her to tell them anything?
It wasn't what she was going to tell them. It's what I wanted to find out
From her or them? As I continue to back away.
from her.
Also backing away, grabbing a bottle of liquor as I go.
Yoink.
Well, she's dead now, so there's not much you can do about it. Sorry. What's your name?
You just see it.
Why are you so polite? He's trying to kill us.
Like I said,
Millennial.
some people look scary and are still decent folk in this universe, apparently.
And you'd see like kind of a leg come out as well, and another leg, and it is now fully in your area.
So it isn't identifying itself then.
No, it is not. It is just, you can hear like of the.
I'm gonna go out the door behind us and run out into the street.
Well, if he's dodging, I'm dodging.
Yeah, me too. I'm out. Get the hell out of Dodge. Raz, I'm sorry. We're going to burn the place down.
Yeah, that's the only way to get rid of spiders.
We're going to have to burn the mausoleum down. I have people that I
I
can
worked
call
so
right now,
hard on it.
and they can make it look like an accident.
I mean, I could
My
set.
insurance!
My-
Are you not insured for fire and
Do you
arson?
know how many?
It's moving closer.
Oh, God.
While you're having.
I'm already
Okay,
running.
Back it up, back it up, back
I'm
it up.
saying this whilst
no,
running.
no.
We have to burn the place down. I'll get a human to come back and open the door. The sun probably kills it.
Oh, God.
let's run back to my place then.
Yep.
Unless it's chasing us. I don't want to lead it back to
Yeah,
my
how
place.
is it
We're-
pursuing?
Yeah, you guys are. It's pursuing. It is.
Out into the street.
It's kind of fallen. Like it is longer than an actual human, so it is fallen and it is going on
Oh,
all
it's the human
eights.
centipede.
Yep, shooting in the face. Shooting in the face. I should've
Ordinarily,
thrown
I would say
you
all.
for that.
Ordinarily, I would say all fours, but no, it's going on all eights.
Okay, 3 successes, 2 10s.
2 10s.
Oh, hell
That is
yeah.
5 successes. It is gonna try to dodge that because it's not dumb.
It can kiss my ass. I don't care. It probably will.
Dropping dice all over the place. Sorry,
It's gonna
Phoenix
make
dice,
more
my bad.
spiders.
Oh, fuck.
Its face is going to produce extra spiders.
You guys, we're gonna have to burn down the city.
You know what? Little
Well-
spider's better than big spider.
It gets shot in the face.
Nice.
Because 5 successes is more than enough to shoot something in the face if you really want to, especially something this size. So you shoot it in the are you like running, shooting like with your arm back behind you? Like describe
okay.
what you're doing for it.
Okay, so as we get out of the mausoleum and we're trying to figure out where the hell we're going, and it's following us, and it's dropped on all fours and starts crawling.
All 8s.
I said all fours, so it's implied.
4 and 4.
Oh,
Math!
actually?
It's running on both fours.
Anyway,
All fours.
anyways, it's running on all 8s. Master of the universe.
I'll accept that title.
Run a couple paces, stop, turn, look at it right dead in the eye, like right in the eyes, and just went boom between the eyes.
Dead in all 8 of its eyes.
Oh, God.
We're gonna go semantics here. I swear to God.
So, so you turn.
That's how you use those dice, people.
That is how you use those dice. Alrighty, so you turn, you shoot it, you get 5 successes. Kelly, who probably has some form of celerity active, sees the kind of bullet time coming in. It goes right center, right in between. Like if you drew a line between all 8 eyes, it would go like right in the center, and it explodes into approximately 1 billion spiders.
Sweet.
If I had to count.
Hey, Raz, can I have that bottle of liquor you grabbed?
Yep.
I'm
No,
going.
And
I'm taking a swig
the spiders
first, though.
are kind of congealing back into mausoleum.
Oh, God, no.
You're gonna have to call an exterminator.
No.
Uh,
No.
I've got an idea. So it's the whole mass has gone back into the mausoleum?
Yes. Yeah, it's
I have a lighter.
Yeah, I'm going to rip part of my...
Wait. Do not burn down my dive bar.
I'm slowly ripping some of my... Do you want spiders?
Okay, I'm running in after the spiders.
Hey,
Raz,
we have a...
We can't burn it down.
Raz, we have a boon.
They're spiders.
Raz, we can have a...
They can eat my boot.
We have a boon. We can use the boon to get the big guys to fix your bar after we kill the spiders.
No, you don't know what I have in there.
Like good porn? You can get that shit online if you want.
I'm running
He's got a
in.
point.
I'm running in.
Oh my God! I run after Raz.
I have the bottle lit now. I just rip off part of my
your overalls.
I shove it into the thing and I'm like, trash. Give me the lighter, trash.
No,
I'm
we're
going
not-
into
no,
the building.
No.
I'm in the
You're good.
building.
I wish I didn't stop smoking.
Where are the spiders going?
The spiders are actually forming back. They're kind of, it's a little bit of a wave of spiders, and they are going back towards the rift.
Okay. And they're like normal size spiders mostly? Or
Yeah,
like
well,
tarantulas? Like,
there's it's a mishmash of pretty much every nightmare-inducing spider thing that you've ever thought about. But it's like, you can recognize like, oh shit, that's a tarantula, and oh wow,
Okay.
that's one of
Ooh,
those
fun.
other ones.
I'm
Black Widow.
stomping anything I can.
You're stomping,
I'm-
okay?
I'm just, but like not going right into the middle of them. I'm just like, "Nyeh."
At the edges, okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting the slow ones.
So let's
Yeah.
go with a
God.
Attack.
wow. I don't know what this should be. This should be Dex and Brawl, probably.
Comic relief.
Okay. Comic relief.
Animal can.
That's 2 failures.
Two. So you're trying to stomp on them, but they're just a little too fast for you. Like they're just getting a little bit ahead of you as you're trying to stomp.
Okay.
Does Raz have like a bruleeing torch behind the bar counter? or some sort of thing to light the.
Not in this bar.
Damn it! You know
That
when
you're
you
ta-
like,
Not
you're
that
talking.
fancy.
when you light like a shot on fire, she doesn't have, or he doesn't have one of those.
No, that would
No, we
probably
have a
just be a Zippo.
Are there any lighters behind the fire?
Mine.
There's probably it's probably one of those types of bars that has like the little bowl of matchbooks.
I'm gonna be looking for
With
that while you're
mausoleum.
stomping
Oh
on.
God.
I'm
Man.
not gonna do it unless if it goes back into the void, I won't throw a Molotov cocktail. But if
They are going
if
to
they
avoid those.
if they
no?
stay
They-
and like reform here,
They are moving towards the void.
okay, I'm sitting there watching them with not a lit match, but like a match book next to the Molotov.
Raz is going back and forth between him and the spiders, like not sure which one's a worse outcome.
It's fine.
Like,
Don't worry, guys. It's just in case.
And it is reached the rift at this point, and it's starting to kind of it moved up the wall and is kind of congealing. And I just hit the mic. Sorry, guys. And it's congealing into the rift.
It's like the Grudge, just the hair retracting.
God.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
quick
it is
question.
nightmare inducing. Like it's like watching
Ugh.
spider afterbirth kind of
Oh
retract.
my God! Stop!
I'm scared to ask this. We don't want to follow those, right?
No,
Be my guest.
We don't want to. Okay, no.
You're
I'm
on
not-
your own if you do.
I'm not
No.
going on any more adventures in a now tattered overalls.
I have a feeling this is nightmare inducing. I'm not going.
So it's just fully retracting now.
It is going like
Okay.
the mass of spiders is going back
I take
into
I take the overalls out of the drink and I just start drinking it.
that would require a humanity check.
Nice. I'm really good at humanity.
Actual alcohol.
How do you roll for humanity?
Actually, let's go for. Do you want to spend like a rouse check to be able to drink?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, 1 red dice.
Nice.
Just
Worth it.
It's like one of those offhanded things where like sometimes Kurt just forgets that he's a vampire, and like this is just what he would do in a
Yeah.
situation where he's like, I've got liquor in my hand and I just witnessed like hell spawn.
something badass happen.
And we just watch because
I got a 2.
Oh yeah. Of course.
You get hungrier.
Nice.
You now have 1 hunger. Yay!
Guys,
I get to play.
I like spit it out. I'm like, oh fuck, damn it.
You actually do what's called the blush of life, which is you will the blood in your system, the vitae, to make yourself look more human, and you can actually
Oh.
hold down the liquor for a little bit.
before it
For a
becomes...
little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna come back up,
No, it wasn't worth it, guys.
Have fun, guy.
and it doesn't. You remember what liquor tastes like? This is not what liquor tastes like.
Damn it, guys. I'm gonna be in the bathroom in a sec.
Yeah,
Raz,
so I didn't grab the blood mixed one.
And the mass of spiders is going, like, it is finally, the tail end of it is going back into the thing, and all you hear is, I will have that information. You will tell me.
Thought he was gonna insult me.
And at that point,
Oh God.
insomnia,
His whiskey's gone bad.
you hear inside your head, nope. And then you hear a door closing and the sound of several different locks.
Oh shit.
Knew I shouldn't have installed those doors in my brain.
You say that out loud, right?
No.
Oh.
I say that to her in my head.
Because, I mean, by this point, we're just like...
I'm just like,
Oh, that was horrifying. Spiders.
And the rift is starting to congeal. Let's say congeal. That sounds like a good
Gross.
word.
That's what blood does, man.
Yeah, it's starting to like kind of knit.
Oh, I
look,
see.
it actually looks kind of like spider webs now that you mention it.
Ooh.
What the tits was that?
I don't know, but I need something stiff and not tits.
don't drink this one. It's not good.
Thanks.
Um,
You may look like a bit more fleshy in life and stuff like that, but you look green around the gills. You should probably go find a toilet.
more
Can I
hungry
make us like Bloody Marys?
You would probably have a blood supply on
Like,
hand.
Is
Yeah.
there such thing as like a drink, like party drink version that vampires
There could
go
be.
for.
Yeah. Like
Something with a bit of
if a
flair to it.
vampire would come into Mausoleum, you would definitely have something on hand that
Right.
they would, you're
Be able to
you're the
stomach.
vampire hangout. You're a
Right.
dive bar. Why
I
not?
got it. All right, I'm
Pretty
making
sure
us
you-
all
Pretty sure
a
you
little
got
drink
like,
of some.
pretty sure there's code names for some of them too. It's just like, oh, I want that. Can I get extra bloody? Or can I get like,
Yeah.
can I get bloody?
Yeah.
Can I get a Bloody Mary? Can I get extra bloody?
Just-
Wink, wink, nod, nod.
Real dirty. If we do have, if it's all right with you two now that Sinestro's gone.
Do you need to go throw up?
Yes, but also I am going to go back to my apartment, not just to get new clothes, but also I have to have a chat with someone, and I figured it'll probably be easier not surrounded by what I imagine are going to be recurring spiders.
Anything weird happens, call us.
I'll text you, weirdo.
Pulls out flip phone. I'm ready.
And
Children in your phone.
if there's anybody at Motorola watching, she has a Motorola Razr.
I'm old fashioned, y'all.
I've got like probably a supplied iPhone from whoever I was working for in Seattle,
Yes.
and I had to get a new SIM when I came to Vancouver.
Rastal has like one of those old fashioned like.
You
push
definitely
dial phone.
there's
You have a
definitely a
landline.
rotary phone
Yeah.
in the behind the bar at Mausoleum.
You have a landline.
And it
It's
also
beautiful.
Yes,
Mausoleum is probably one of those bars that has like the grungy like band stickered like Bell payphones
Nice.
out in the corner, like just the two of them that
I did
that
help.
nobody knows how they still work, but no one's actually seen anybody repair them or maintain them at all.
I did help Raz set up his Wi-Fi though at some point,
I don't know what Wi-Fi is still, but he wants it. So.
but I gave it a really inappropriate password, so that he has to tell everyone that asks the really bad password.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the same password an idiot has on their luggage.
Oh, that's the same password I have on my luggage. So yeah, I'm going home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going home to have a conversation.
Yes.
Have fun with your friend Ralph.
Ralph? Oh, it's a dumb bad joke. I get it. Thank you.
Yes, I'm old.
and I
Thank
make
you.
you as drinks.
Yes, please.
So the conversation, you arrive back at your, let's call it an apartment.
Yeah, it's a pretty shitty Vancouver apartment.
Standard.
I'm like, well, she's locked herself away, so she probably can't see out of my eyes now. So I feel comfortable changing, because I was gonna have this whole thing where I like close my eyes while I put my clothes on, so she doesn't see anything. I'm a gentleman. It's not out of my own modesty. It's because I know she didn't have the control to not see out of my eyes.
It also
Anyways,
changes everything.
so I get into a real nice outfit now. Do I get all my leather bangles and stuff on my wrists and some rings and whatnot. Probably wash my hair of blood.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, and then I'm going to turn off all the lights, and I'm going to sit down in my chair, and I'm going to like focus real hard on trying to communicate with her.
Alrighty. That will be... Let's do...
Because I also
Hey,
have to
wits.
meditate on that.
Are you activating
Stealth
any
thing.
particular vampire powers while doing so?
I feel like Scry the Soul would work in this situation, because her soul, as far as I know, is inside of me now. Would that make sense to you?
It might.
Either that or premonition. I don't know, but I'm scared because you always do shit with premonition.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll go with Scry the Soul, because I'm gonna justify that, and that I'm like trying to find her soul in my mind, locked behind these doors. And now I get to do it with a hunger dice.
Have fun.
Scry the soul. Alrighty, that is one rouse check.
Nice, which is the red one, right?
Yes.
Sweet. Look at I get more hunger. Yep, I got a 3.
Alright. And the beast shows up in the back of your head as well, saying, hey, we should probably get some food. And it kind of sounds like your deadbeat sire.
I'll do it. I'll call my friend, and she'll come over, and we'll have a drink. But first, I need to find this Malkavian.
Come on, man. You gotta take
Be
care of
cool
us.
for once. Just for once. Just be cool for once.
You gotta take care of it, man. Come on.
I'm trying to focus here. Be cool for once.
And then Scry the Soul will be an intelligence plus aspects check.
With 2 hunger dice.
With 2 hunger dice.
So both my intelligence are gonna be fucking. But then I get 3 extra greens. All right.
Black. They're black.
I genuinely think that I'm colorblind.
Why gotta be black?
That's entirely possible.
Oh, sick! I got 4 successes.
4 successes.
Fuck yeah!
Alrighty. And wait a minute. It is against her composure and subterfuge. I literally thought I was done rolling for this character, but fuck it, I'll do it.
Oh, I see what he did. He wrote it so she couldn't have to.
And that is 2 successes on this end. So you got 4.
Yeah.
All right. You would be able to. Let's have it because you can't actually look at her. So you can ask one question, which will be answered truthfully.
And it's not answered by her. It's answered by like me.
It would be answered by me as the storyteller.
Yeah.
Because you'd be looking at them, and then you look at basically kind of their aura, and it would tell you shit.
Is there a way that I can get her back to like talk to me?
You could probably knock on the door.
You're supposed to be a millennial.
And a gentleman.
All right, I'll knock on the door then.
You basically just hear, nope.
Listen, if you're afraid of that thing, believe me, I understand. There's nobody that understands more than me to be afraid of a spider that turns into more spiders. But I'm not trying to get this information to do any harm.
I'm good.
Do you need anything in there to make her stay more comfortable?
Nope.
All right, you can hang out for a while in here, but I'm gonna need your help eventually. So I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna focus on this rock that you seem so interested in. I might fuck it up, so if you don't want to come out and help me, I'm just gonna be blundering around, and that's cool.
You don't actually hear anything else for the remainder of the evening.
Cool.
Are you going to look at the rock?
I don't think I have it. I think Raz has it.
I think you had it in your messenger bag.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna premonition that. Just fuck it. Fuck it. See whatever you do with it. I'm gonna premonition it to see if I can figure out what it is, where it came from, or what we're supposed to do with it.
That would be 1 rouse check.
Oh, fuck me.
Hey, buddy.
Ah, damn it!
Hey, man, you like really gotta feed, man.
Oh, you're right.
Like you should stop fucking around and you should go.
I'm having a hard time here, man.
You should go eat somebody, man.
Just let me do this.
Nope.
Oh. Can I actually not do it?
No, you just heard
That was
nope
her.
from the other side of the door.
God damn it! I hate you both. I'm not a Malkavian. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with my premonition now.
Meanwhile, back at the bar, I think it's going.
You-
Malkavian.
for those playing the home game, Insomnia hasn't even expunged what happened yet.
Okay, what's my premonition roll?
There is no premonition roll.
Sick.
So you're sitting down in the dark trying to force a premonition. I'm assuming you're concentrating on the actual tablet itself.
Yeah.
So what you see is the tablet and you see that shattered mirror once again, like you saw on the last one.
Mm-hmm.
That coincidentally enough kind of looks like the Malkavian clan mirror. Hint, hint for everybody playing the home game. And you see different pieces of rock kind of around you. Kind of looks like mildly like cobblestone, but it kind of looks like back in ancient Greece where like people would walk on the streets and it would get, worn down and that sort of thing. And the rocks kind of little pebbles at the beginning, they start to raise up and they start to form towards the tablet, making a larger tablet. And there is a dagger that does not look like Raz's dagger.
Oh.
This one actually looks sharp.
Ooh, a useful dagger.
And it glides towards you. It points in your direction, but then it rests in the inside, in kind of the center-ish area of the giant tablet, and it starts to glow.
Does it slot into the slot that's in the tablet
Yes.
that we have? Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
You come out of your vision and you're
Really
really,
hungry.
really hangry.
I should probably call my friend then and see if she wants to come over. So that I
Probably a
can
good
eat.
idea.
Yeah. I'm going to do that.
Alrighty. And at that point, we're going to cut that part off because we don't really need to see that.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we're going to fast forward a few days. So everybody gains back their spent willpower points.
Yay.
Yes.
How much do we have by default?
It would be, see where the
Zero
ticks
raising.
are on it
I don't like this one. It's weird.
on
Yeah.
your
Oh, yeah.
on your sheet.
My actual sheet.
On your actual sheet.
Oh, wow. I'm so good at willpower, guys. Can't you tell?
The ticks are not your willpower. The blank spaces are what you actually have for
I'm
willpower.
not that good at willpower, guys. Can't you tell? I'm RPing my character so fucking good. Alright. Cool.
So, damage-wise, do any of you have any damage?
I mean, baggage, but I have
Yes.
structural.
I think I healed all mine.
Yeah, I think so.
We
Okay,
can do
yeah,
one
we
of
took
the
care of
heals.
all the damage before you fed. Okay, so insomnia will put you back down to 1 rouse,
Nice.
or 1 hunger.
Cool.
Everybody else, we will give it a test to see if they get hangrier or not.
That asshole won't shut up.
Tell me about it. Oh, mine's not so much an asshole.
That's how mine sounds. Oh, you gotta eat. Just
Yeah.
like Rick from Rick and Morty. I guess.
and there was much throwing up that insomnia did with all that alcohol.
You really gotta have some right now.
I feel like my friend came over. I fed a little bit, and then I was like, huh! And then she held my hair back as I threw up all this whiskey that I drank. I'm such a lightweight now.
That's hot.
Yummy. All right. Now that we've described that,
Oh, right.
we are going to fast forward a bit to Mausoleum a couple days later. I will have everybody do a rouse check because you are waking up after you have been asleep.
What do we roll for that?
Yeah.
1 red dice.
Ever since the night we saw that spider, I try to stay as far away from that corner as possible.
Yeah.
I got a 6. Nice.
6. Okay, that's a
success.
success. 1 success.
I failed.
You get hungrier.
Oh,
So
no.
you actually have 1 hunger now. Yay.
What does yours sound like?
We'll find out.
Probably like Gary Oldman from.
Enter freely at your own will.
As you must eat.
I
Blah,
kind
blah,
of
blah.
like hearing mine. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, buddy?
I'm actually saying this out loud. I am Rez's sire. Ooh. Ah.
Hey, we don't know that.
Oh, you're exhausting.
So
That's where
as
people came from.
It's all Transylvania to me.
Don't origin shame.
I met that Canadian vampire and I was very confused because I'm pretty sure everyone comes from Transylvania.
Oh, you got some good bloody.
Oh,
Oh gosh, yeah.
And-
oh fucking A, man. You got that Tim Hortons blood there. Eh?
You know what it tastes like? Maple.
Oh, Jesus.
as you guys are asleep, you are not alive, you're not dead, you simply are.
Nice.
When the sun is up, your body is effectively dead. The beast is silent, you don't move. People go about their lives unaware of the vampiric menace in the city of Vancouver. That's you guys.
Menace.
Hey.
It's mean.
And as Trash Panda wakes up, because I'm an asshole,
Oh, yes, you are.
you are flooded with a familiar memory. The rooftop, the sunlight, the fall, and then you are fully awake. We'll get into that later.
God fucking damn it, I need a drink. God motherfucking damn it.
She's not even hungry yet.
Damn it, God, shit, fuck, cunt.
Yeah, what were the other ones on the list?
Can I have that list now? Because it
that-
says the whole list. Probably
I-
300 times.
Conveniently, I have them memorized. It is shit, piss, fuck, cunt, katsu, motherfucker, tits.
All of that in that order every single time.
Nice.
She is saying it at full volume. Everyone can hear it.
Yeah, you guys.
Raz from the other room, like, this is rather vulgar, even for you.
I know, considering where I came from, holy fuck shit.
Why do I sleep at Raz's? I have my own apartment. Maybe I'm just lonely. Sometimes I sleep at home, but I don't have blackout curtains. That's probably why. I just sleep in the tub.
Nah.
Just close the door, put a towel underneath
Yeah.
where the crack is, where
I don't
the
know
sunlight
where
would
to
come
get
in.
blackout curtains. Everyone says like Canadian Tire, but
HomeSense?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
IKEA?
It's not open when I'm awake.
Yeah, Canadian Tire is always closed.
I keep trying too. They're like, go to Canadian Tire. I go and it's like closed until 10 a.m. and I'm like, fuck, come on.
So when you guys awake in the basement of Mausoleum, there is preparations being done overhead in the actual bar itself for the dance night that Raz promised to DJ Bartleby.
Nice.
Nice.
Raz puts on some of his finest attire. We're talking like full, like the shirt is open.
Full poofy shirt.
And like leather pants that are high waisted, very well fitted with like ornate buttons on it.
Do you just look
and
like
a
The
cape.
Witcher?
A little bit.
How's it going,
A
your
little
Witcher?
bit.
Just a more flamboyant Witcher.
A more flamboyant
Yeah.
Witcher.
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
I wear clothes that were made in 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
2019. Ooh,
Ooh.
that is so last year.
Well, in game, aren't we still in 2019? It's like
Yes.
October or something
Yeah, it's-
like that.
It's pretty close to, September, October.
I put like a bit of eyeliner on just to get those like my eyes really pop.
Ooh, we fancy now.
I do my nails and stuff like that.
I would ask Rose, but I already know the answer.
No, you don't.
Explain it to everybody else.
Nope. She actually bathes.
Oh,
Raz cries a little bit when she walks in.
She does the whole like 80s grunge goth look. She's just like, now I want to feel good right now because I had a fucking weird time. I'm breaking up. I'm not gonna deal with that.
And a single red tear drips down Rasmus's face.
Golly.
Razzmatazz, you got something in your face there? Oh shit!
Sweetie.
Why don't I get that looked at?
You bathed.
Holy shit! Yeah, and I didn't use soap. Like fuck.
I'm so proud of you.
On the playlist, we got club music, we got Nirvana, I assume, and then Mozart. A little bit of Beethoven.
Hey, how about some of that?
What
like,
are you saying exactly?
Nothing.
So there's this new thing that kids are listening to. It was huge back when I was in the 20s, and then like it was sort of biggish now. You definitely get a kick out. It's called electro swing. And it's fun.
Oh, I actually do quite like electro swing.
It's fun as
It
heck.
is quite
no,
fun.
that needs to
Of course.
go on there as well.
Polka?
Ton of
Polka's
it.
kind of fun.
Okay. You're gonna like. People are gonna be dressed like me. Okay.
Is the DJ that we have actually good, or is he just...
The DJ is DJ Bartleby,
Yeah.
the
He's
confused
Yeah, I guess-
person that you ran
No, he's
into
good.
several nights ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good. No, he's good.
I trust him.
Yep.
Aren't we doing karaoke too?
Wait, is this the guy that I followed on Instagram?
Yes.
Okay.
Ha!
Have we hooked up since then?
No.
Oh,
Don't.
it's gonna be awkward.
I mean, wait, do it.
I
It is
told
probably going
Hook
to be
up
awkward.
after the show.
I told him I would DM him, but I did not.
Oh.
No.
Dun dun dun. Okay, so as you go upstairs, there is the preparations being had. The doors haven't opened yet. It is, the standard preparations. Maxine, I believe, is behind the bar doing her standard cutting of limes and prepping everything, making sure that inventory is good, that sort of thing. It's empty right now, but, it'll, I would say fill up, but, DJ Bartleby isn't that good. It'll fill up later.
Raz is running around just like making sure all the aesthetics are good. So like fluffing up the shitty like cushions and like turning bottles so that they look nice and just like
Feeding the OCD, I see.
This is one of those dive bars that actually has like the wood chairs that has like the cushions and the the strings that attach so that nobody can steal the cushions.
Nice.
So you mean IKEA chairs?
Yes,
but old fashioned.
Yeah.
old fashioned
Yeah.
like wood that
Nice.
it's wood, but it is wood that has been sat in like
There's a patina.
any number of 1,000 times. So you can see on the edgings there's like the light colored wood bits that of like people shining the bar with their elbows, that sort of thing.
Describing chairs is very J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah.
I'm
Pretty-
gonna see if I can get a drink from Maxine. You said?
Maxine.
Yeah.
Maxine is the regular bar keep of the place. She's got kind of frazzled black hair that is graying in certain places. She's got tattoos. Looks like she's basically smoked about 1 billion cigarettes.
Is
Sounds
she,
like it too, eh?
Is
Yeah,
she kindred?
No,
But she's on the no.
She's cool.
she knows.
She's
Okay.
with me.
She's
So
cool.
when I ask for a drink,
She
can I
knows.
give a little wink and a nudge? She knows what I mean.
Yeah.
She definitely,
Also because we hang out
she
here.
definitely knows you.
So the usual.
Yes, please.
All right.
I need to avoid the DJ for as long as I can.
You and him a thing, huh?
No, well, it's complicated.
All right.
Kinda-
She like
Kind of let him on a little bit. I feel bad about it.
gives you like the Bloody Mary,
Nice.
but
I am American, so it's
Yeah.
got to be Bloody Mary and not a Caesar.
it has a lip of the pepper, but there's like a space where you can actually drink out
Where
of,
it
and
looks
not
like I sure love me some salt and barbecue flavoring. Nom, 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 nom.
So you were at what hunger?
I was still at 1.
One. Okay, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
It's not super filling, but it is there. It
Mostly
is-
for appearances.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys that like almost constantly needs a drink in his hand.
Why did you look straight at me?
because you're the one supplying the drinks. So the doors eventually open and people come in. It's not going to make you any money. I'm not gonna lie. This night will definitely not make you any money. There's like maybe 12 people here, and few of them are buying drinks. Like Maxine looks fucking bored.
Oh dear.
I tweeted about it, but
Oh, Trashy.
What? What?
Panda, darling. Why don't you go out onto the street and see if you can get some people in here?
I don't know. Just hand out flyers.
You know, like those little free, like get in free cards, and then
You got some handy?
no.
I told you need a social media
I'm-
presence. You need to
Le-
start. You need to get
you
this shit
and
on
your
Instagram.
Wi-Fi's and your Insta-gooshes. I don't know what you're doing with it, but
Hold on, Raz,
yes.
what are we doing for cover?
Oh my god.
Are we charging
We
for
have a
cover?
fucking roof.
No, are we charging
my
for
God.
cover? Is there an entrance
I hate this
fee?
whole. Hate this whole
Oh,
ordeal.
like an entrance tickets.
No, it's an entrance fee. Do they have to pay money? How much do they have to pay to enter?
You just walk in unless you're a vampire, and then obviously you need.
Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it.
How did you get this place? That you don't know how a bar work. I'm gonna
So-
tweet about it again and hope to
So
see.
Steve,
Yes.
Trash Panda goes out onto what I assume is sort of a busier street than it is in the mausoleum right now.
Yes. Yeah, well, yeah. It's kind of hard not to.
Trash shouts out at the top of her lung, free entry and half off the booze. Come on in.
Yeah, you get some interest. There's like a few people who start to, lean in that direction and start to wander a little more towards mausoleum.
Raz is like standing at the entrance, like, "Hello, darling, welcome. Oh, come on in. Get yourself a drink."
Yeah.
Remember, Raz, half off the drinks. Half off the drinks.
Oh, okay. Half off the drinks, darling.
Let Maxine know. She's not gonna like it, but she's gonna be a bit busier.
I got an idea. I'm gonna, for the people that do know about Vancouver, I'm gonna walk up to the rickshaw because it's pretty close to where Mausoleum is.
Oh my god, you're not.
Insomnia is insanely charismatic and also has quite a bit of streetwise. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that thing where like I start talking to people on the street and I'm like, yeah, there's like this bar having like this party right now. It's crazy. Like rickshaw's got nothing. I'm gonna like go in and start like dancing with people a little bit and then being like, man, this place is lame. You know what's really good? This mausoleum. It's like, I don't know. I hear it's like popping off right now. I'm just gonna like try to spread the word.
Let me see your sheet.
My sh-
That would be. Do you have performance?
Do I?
I thought you did.
I feel like I do. I got a little bit of performance.
Oh. Which would be your strongest trait, manipulation or charisma?
Definitely charisma.
Charisma? Okay, let's do like a charisma and subterfuge if you have any of that.
I don't.
Streetwise?
Yeah, that's the one I was hoping on.
All right, let's go for streetwise and charisma.
So that's gonna be 6 dice.
Roll high, baby, roll high.
With only 1 red, because I drank.
I'm gonna give it 2 people per success that you're able to get over.
What about a crit? What about 3 10s though, and then a 7?
Ooh.
So the 2 10s turn into 4, and then there's another 10 and
a 7.
and a 7. So that is 6 successes. You get 12 people
Yeah.
to come over.
Hell yeah.
You've effectively
double
doubled the
dark.
population of Mausoleum.
I kind of just, as I see like more and more
Success.
once I'm done all that, I just like casually walk back into the bar, sit down, and order another drink.
Has
I
our,
think you've earned it at that point.
has our DJ showed up?
Yes.
Yeah.
DJ Bartleby, for some inexplicable reason, has his shirt off. Like, it's not actually hot in the bar, but
Is he?
yeah.
Never mind. I'm not gonna ask that question.
He seems a little thin. He's a little, no.
We know what Trash's type is, so yeah. Backstory.
Yeah, there's
For
some
one thing,
backstory
they
there.
have that top.
A big poofy top?
Yeah, I'm into those kind of vampires. I'm not really into those kind of vampires. if you know
That's
what I mean. I love your ass, but not in that way.
Fair.
Now that we've established that, we can move on.
At some point, I should get paid to be like a promoter for this place, but
I mean,
I feel like that some sort of income needs to happen first.
You get free drinks.
room and board.
Both of you literally
That's
live
good
here.
enough. I have an apartment.
I got a couple people. You got like, you doubled the place.
Yeah, so now there's
Also
about
asked me. Come on.
about 24 people there that, it's picking up a little bit. It's starting to get a little jammy.
Cool.
Nice.
And the DJ throws on a track by the Vampire Beach Babes, which I forgot to do in my introduction. The song that you guys heard at the beginning was from Baron Marcus. He's the lead of the Vampire Beach Babes. Thanks for that.
Nice.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's picking up. The dance floor is starting to, move a little bit. Word has started to somewhat spread. There's a few more people trickling in here and there.
Sick.
So,
It's turning into a real bar.
may actually make money by the end of the night.
Hey.
like sitting at the bar, and I'm like, please no spiders.
I'm actually
please no
going to get
spiders, please no
Raz to make a roll on that. Raz, manipulation and, fuck it, streetwise.
It's depressing that you have to roll manipulation to make money.
It's my thing. And streetwise, I don't think I have any of that shit.
I think at some point.
Or performance, persuasion, anything like that.
I've got both of. Oh hell yeah! And I have
Whichever one's
one-
higher. Let's go for that.
Okay.
I like that.
We're making money.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All twos.
4 successes.
4
Nice.
successes.
Wow.
Yes, we will in fact say that this night has broken even.
Oh, nice. You know what? Better than we usually do.
Wow.
Just constantly in the red.
It is partially because of insomnia going out and getting, twice the population, and partially because Raz is working the door and greeting people as they come in. And on that note, somebody comes in. Somebody that you don't actually recognize. Wow, that is so convenient.
Yeah, Char just walked in.
Hi, Char. I literally
recognize
just
her.
said, and somebody walks in, and then you walked in. That's amazing. You heard it here first, folks. This is, and let me get my description of him, because it's somebody who's semi-important, I want to
Ooh.
say.
It's an NPC, guys.
It is an NPC. He is somebody who... Where did I write down his description? Shit. It is a tall person, very pale. He's thin and he has long black hair, and he's wearing a cloak. Like, not the hood up, like, 'cause that's breach of the Masquerade. That'd be stupid.
That'd be great. I mean,
But it's kind of
in
like...
Vancouver, I feel like you could get away with that.
It's a jacket that kind of looks like the riding cloak. It's got like the shoulder pieces that go over top, and he's got the arms that stick out, kind of like a witchy cloak. but
Oh,
not
Raz
really.
is interested.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wow.
I kind of
Yeah,
turn to Trash and I'm like, $100 says that they're together.
Oh, hell yeah.
There we
Ooh,
go.
and
That's a
also
little
costume
better.
change. I love when he does this.
Nice.
That is a costume change. Yes, I forgot the cloak at home.
Oh.
Welcome to the mausoleum.
You are Rasmius.
I am. Where have you heard of me?
I've heard many things about you. Many, many things.
Good things, I hope.
Oh, yes. Many, many things.
And you are
I am Cassius Shipman.
Cassius Shipman. Well, I can't say I've heard of you, but I would like to.
Understandable. Do you have your compatriots handy?
We're just sitting there like holding it.
You know my compatriots too.
Except when Raz said
I have-
someone that I want to, I was like, okay, that's fire. That's good.
Oh, baby.
I have heard of your compatriots.
May I inquire as to why?
As to how.
It has to do with business, shall we say.
Good business?
Could be good business. Could be good business for both of us.
All right. Well, would you like a drink? My compatriots are snickering at the bar.
They're so horny. It's crazy.
I never drink when I'm doing business.
Oh, okay. Now, suit yourself.
Oh my god, he's stammering. Oh my god, they're so horny.
Why does their whole
I'll
clan
head
always
o-
sound like it's horny?
I'll head over and I will like offer a hand to like lead him through.
Okay, he accepts.
I'm glaring at them as I walk over.
And like, Insomnia's had so many drinks that like, even though there's no alcohol, like he's starting to like pretend that he's drunk now.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Compatriots.
Oh, hello. We didn't see you there.
Oh yes, companion. How may we fiddly dee today? I tried.
Who are you?
Awful.
This is Cassius.
Nice to meet you.
What's your shoe size? I mean, hi.
Ignore them.
10?
Ooh.
Not bad.
What does I'm not sure what that has to do with anything.
Don't worry about, darling. Now, business, you said?
Is there somewhere we can talk in private?
We can. Maxine, I'm gonna need a drink.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna grab a drink quickly,
Okay.
and then he'll lead them into one of the back rooms.
Excellent. So
Always gives
you,
us never pleasure.
the same meeting place before,
Yeah,
where
yeah, just the-
where it's semi-safe.
I'm gonna down my drink and then order another one real quick before we go into the bed.
I'm good.
I'm so just
All right.
chock full of blood. I'm like a mosquito.
Can we make that the quote of the night?
Hashtag I'm like a
I'm
mosquito.
just a chock full of blood. I'm like a mosquito.
So you go to you all sit down at the
Yes, please have a seat.
Do we
Make
have
yourself
like a
comfortable.
meeting room in the back of this?
that's where you're going.
Nice.
So he sits down.
Raz sits down and like puts his arms out and like lounges, like
The lounge.
actually, like
I turn the chair around and do the Riker thing where I step over the chair and sit down on it.
I just sit. You guys are weird.
The Rikers step over. Okay.
The hell you guys?
He did a whole thing. I don't know.
Cassius
Yeah.
looks at you all and he goes, "It is good to meet you. Finally, I've heard much about the goings on of your coterie.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
I am the Tremere Whip.
I bet you are. Sorry.
It's a political term.
Oh, I see.
Yes, I have heard about you as well. I believe you are the panda trash.
Nice.
Trash Panda. Actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
Yes.
my mistake.
See, I'm the pistol of the group, and that's not a political term. So yeah.
I think if anyone's the pistol, it's me. I'm like the goddamn Sundance Kid.
I'm the fists.
Yeah, that's good.
That would fit in line with what I've heard. Yes.
No, you're the rifle.
That's
And
true.
that's not a political term.
Yes,
and I'm obviously the face.
it's true.
That's
Also,
a political term.
Very, very A team of you.
Oh, we try.
Oh, he's with it.
Cool. I like this guy.
Yeah.
He's with it up to the 80s.
He's nostalgia, but that's more or less just when he stopped watching things.
I have a proposition for you.
Which one of us are you looking at?
All of us.
All of you.
Okay.
It's a group proposition.
Cool. That is generally how we make our money. So, I mean, I'm almost immediately interested.
He's easy. Anyways.
How long have you all been in Vancouver?
Like a year for us, right?
Yeah, about. For us, anyways.
Yeah. We came as a package deal.
A little longer than they have.
Were you here? You weren't here during the month of fire, were you?
I don't think we were.
No.
Doesn't
No.
ring a bell.
No. Okay. Before you arrived, I guess, the Second Inquisition attacked all of the kindred in the city. Most of them did not make it. There was burning. They pretty much all died.
Yeah, I've heard about
I
this.
heard about it too.
The Tremere Chantry also burned and was looted. We have been trying since then to reorganize and put everything back where we found it. That's what I need you for. Well, you 3, 4, I guess. Whichever way you want to put
Good.
it.
Nice. Solid.
For the reorganization.
A number of items were in the Tremere Chantry.
Mm-hmm.
And we need your help in getting a bunch of them back.
Kind of items.
One of which is rather important. It's a dagger.
Oh, Bress has got a dagger. It's kind of a pitiful little thing.
It's ceremonial.
Whip it out.
Kurt goes like
Show me a dagger.
uncharacteristically quiet at that point.
I'll look away.
Raz will pull out his dagger. No, it's probably not this dagger.
No. No, it is not.
Ah, shucks.
Told you.
I'm going to make a roll. I made a roll. Cassius kind of glances over at Insomnia as Insomnia's eyes widened for that one particular instance, and then glances back, trying to make it look like he didn't notice what he noticed, and make sure that you guys don't notice that he noticed what he noticed.
You know what I know now?
You know what I mean?
So, where do you have any idea where this dagger might be?
Yes, it will soon be put up for auction. That is what we need you for. And here's Buddy the vampire cat.
Meow.
Hi.
Rubbing his tail up against Raz's microphone.
Right on the microphone.
It's probably fine.
ASMR, folks.
So is the deal subterfuge related in this case? Or are you going to give us some money to bid on this thing?
Guys, I got connections. Also, Raz.
Yes, well, from what we've actually heard, money would be kind of your forte more than it would be ours at the moment.
I mean, I'm always down for some light larceny in the evening.
I mean,
Prestation is the most amount of what we could offer.
Prestation.
Boons.
Right. Oh, vampires always deal in boons.
Yeah, we do have that measurement. We can always go, bank it.
I feel like we could do this on our own. Where is the auction being held?
The auction is being held at... Let me check my notes.
It's the art gallery, isn't it?
It is an art gallery. It is...
Buddy, come on, buddy.
Buddy.
Come on.
The Reffel Fine Art Auction House. It's on Granville.
Okay, so it's pretty close then.
It's across the bridge.
Oh, that.
For those who don't know,
that part of Granville.
the part that we're in for Vancouver is here, and there's a bridge that goes over here near the Pacific Ocean.
I mean, I'm in. I don't know about you two.
So, you gotta gussy up for this? I gotta actually use soap?
Ooh. I do have a
Again?
good auction outfit.
Twice in 1 week?
I mean, get me something nice. I want to look classy. Let's not give away our position tonight, folks.
I don't know
I
why.
have so many clothes.
I am not your personal Barbie doll. Anyways, is that the plan? Just buy the thing?
Yes. For some reason,
Cool.
the Tremere clan as a whole has not been invited to this particular auction.
So somebody's trying to prevent your clan from getting this dagger.
That's what we were figuring as well.
So we gotta look like regular folk.
Do you have
so,
any? Oh, go
how
ahead.
do we get invited?
I don't know.
Do you know which
right.
clan is running this auction, or if it is just a bunch of normies?
So far as I know, it is just a bunch of normal people who are running the auction. How they would know that the Tremere clan is interested in certain pieces in this particular auction is not known to us.
Oh, here's a weird another next idea. Can you Google it?
I can try to Google this auction. I will use all the powers within me to Google this auction. I just pull out my phone and I Google
And
auction at art museum the name of the art museum on Granville Street.
It comes up with just the Google Maps
They don't have a
version
They
of.
don't have any sort of event going
There
on?
is no Facebook event. There's no
Does the
website, anything.
does
even
the dagger
remotely.
have a name that you know of?
Not that I know of. No.
Nobody's called it the blood dagger of Solomon.
No.
Okay. I don't know.
you never know.
That's the first thing. So there's literally no information on this auction that you know of, other than the fact that the dagger will be there, and you're 100% sure that the dagger will be there.
100%.
Do we have a date?
It is tomorrow.
Wow,
Okay.
really just coming in on the line there.
It's a desperate times and desperate measures type thing.
Well, if you're coming to us.
I mean,
Not
how
wrong.
desperate can you be? Don't answer that.
This is also true.
How do we contact you after we get the dagger?
I can provide you my information.
Okay. Well, I mean, we got almost no information. That's more than we usually have on any job.
Well, we're just getting a dagger. It can't be that hard, right?
Yes. A unimportant Tremere dagger. Cool.
Unimportant Tremere dagger.
Perfect.
Is there any other items, or was that it?
For now, that is it. That is the first one we've been able to come across that we know of. The rest are probably in private collections, and we'll have to do more investigating to figure out. Once we come across it, if it's something that your particular coterie can help us out with,
Maybe.
then we will talk then.
All right, we might be able to establish a good business here.
Indeed.
Very well.
And he scribbles down on a piece of paper his information and hands it to Erasmus.
Of course he does.
Ooh.
Oh.
Raz pockets that.
In
You're
his
gonna share it?
in his tight leather pants.
Is that a note, or are you just happy to see me?
Wait, so you're telling me Raz doesn't have a clutch?
Not on him.
Okay.
He's got bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, colostomy bag.
Little leafy one. All right, well, we got some planning to do. It was nice meeting you.
I've got people to call.
You as well.
Feel free to stay and party for a bit if you'd like.
Not my scene. Sorry. I prefer.
Yeah. He's a little too classic goth, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, even you're kind of slumming it here.
I know. Listen, when you come from where I come from.
Kurt,
Where do you come from?
Oh, so many mysteries. It was nice to meet you.
You as well. And he basically gets up and leaves.
Once I'm sure that I stand by the door and I hold the two of them back, and then I'm sure he's out of earshot.
Oh yeah, once he goes into the main area, the music is too loud. Yeah.
I close the office door and I'm like, so there's something I didn't really tell you guys. I was holding on to it because I've been doing a bit of research trying to find more about it. I know what dagger he's looking for. It directly pertains to that stone thing that we got.
How the fuck do you know this?
Do we really?
Oh,
need to question
yeah.
this?
Why
Do
do
we
I
really?
ask? Why do I keep asking?
Because you're the one who apparently is for the audience. I don't know.
Okay.
You're asking for them.
I didn't really want to say anything because fuck knows who's listening, because apparently spiders can just find us.
Yeah. What the hell was that about?
I don't know.
Who were they referring to?
And why did he point at me? I don't think I've pissed off any spiders. Sure, I don't really like touching them.
You
but
did-
I
you
don't
immediately-
kill
Did
them.
step on a
But-
few of them
Oh,
on the way back, and they were on the
actually,
retreat.
I missed all.
Regardless, this dagger is rather important.
Yeah.
Are we really just gonna try to buy it? I feel like we're probably gonna get lowballed, and other people are gonna try to get it. If it is as important as I think it is.
If it's as important as you think it is, we definitely should buy it, but perhaps we're not going to give it up after.
Yeah.
Not for a higher price. We can,
Oh yeah, we can
lowball,
play
highball?
the field, especially if this dagger does go with the stone thingy madiggy. Maybe a pair.
Do we want people to publicly know that we're
Oh,
the coterie that owns it?
No.
We should probably get a proxy if we are just gonna straight buy it.
We need more information also how to get in as well.
Are we going to do disguises?
I mean,
We're going to do disguises.
a ski mask, because I'm still on the fence of just breaking in and stealing it. How much?
Let's not do that. That sounds difficult. Then again, not too out of the range for us either. I'm gonna call some people, see if they know any more information, and to see if I have any connections that owe me a great deal of money, or I can owe a great deal of money too.
All right.
Because God knows we do not have the funds to go to an auction and get a
You
fancy
broke
vampire.
even tonight.
Fucking boomers with their nest eggs, just throwing money around. I'm trying to get my hands dirty to get this, but whatever. Sure, throw more money away, whatever. I don't care.
So you're trying to go to one of your contacts
Yep.
to see if you have somebody you can lend or get
Either
money
I can
from.
borrow, or they owe me.
Nobody owes you.
Nobody fucking owes me. Fuck. Okay, someone I can borrow.
Owing would imply that you've had money to lend.
And you've actively built a character around having no money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I also
There's
did,
that.
but that's because of the economy.
This is kind of one of the. This is a route we can pursue unless we can think of anything else.
Again, crime, but I'm just a vampire.
Crime.
Oh, me too. We have so much in common.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Oh god, Rasmus too. Oh my god. Oh, and your boyfriend too. Oh, he was probably also a vampire too. Yeah, I totally ship you and ship more.
And Buddy the vampire cat, who is now asleep.
Yeah,
He's so good.
comfy.
He's so good.
Reaching out for you a couple times.
I was like, oh God.
Okay, so you're going to contacts. You don't really know anybody who would have that amount of funds available, or even much funds available. Your contacts mostly have to do with street level
Cleaning
people,
things.
yeah, gangs and whatnot.
Meanwhile, all my contacts are like scene kids. Does Raz not have?
Yeah. Do I know anyone that might?
You must know like some counts, maybe barons.
Some counts. Yes, my old friend Vlad from the home country.
Oh, what's he doing these days? No, I'm serious.
I think he actually got impaled recently. Gruesome business.
Ugh.
Recently?
Ironic.
Sounds familiar.
But everyone seems to think that you have money, Raz. But every
It's
time I've
about-
been at this bar, it's like fucking broke.
It's about the aesthetic, darling.
Oh.
I have savings.
Okay.
They just need to stay as savings.
You got some bitcoins running around.
Yeah. Well, okay, we have a greater boon. Do you think?
I
you think
really
we
don't
could
want to.
exchange that for. I know. I don't really want to.
I just want to do crime to get this dagger.
Oh God.
How much security could an art gallery on like the end of Granville have?
I don't know. You're the millennial. How does crime work?
I can probably also ask someone who might be doing security for that.
Yeah, see if you know any allies in security. Would either of us have contacts in security? I know bouncers mostly.
Let's do a charisma or manipulation and streetwise for either of you.
I'll do both, yeah.
I'll do both as well. Manipulation and streetwise?
Good thing I still got all the dice.
Whichever one's higher, manipulation or charisma and streetwise.
I got all my promotion dice still in here.
Yeah, manipulation.
Fuck.
Well, that's...
2 successes.
Hang on. I need to get my...
Oh, I did.
That. 1, 2, 3. Oh! One too many. Nope.
Buddy is now napping.
I was napping on us earlier.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Oh.
It's like 4 successes.
Yep. 4 successes.
Nice.
You and how much did Insomnia get?
I only got 2.
4 successes. All right. You know Gary. Gary would be somebody who may be doing security for this particular event.
This guy named Gary, he might be doing security for it.
I heard the storyteller.
Well, contact him on your weird carry
On it.
phone.
Just see if he can tell us how high the security is. Because if the security's too high, then we aren't going to have to still figure out a way for us to actually get invited to this thing.
True.
But if the security's not that bad, then I think we could probably handle breaking
could be
in.
one of the things I ask him too. I mean, he might know a few things or two about entry.
Cool.
Maybe.
Hot.
Why don't you go and find someone to, make happy, and I'll take care of this. Let the grown-ups do this.
That was a bad insult. I can make people happy. That's great. I'm a fun person to be around. Thank you for that insult.
All right, so I call, I suppose, Gary's last number that I know he has.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello, Gary?
Speaking.
Hey, it's Trash.
Oh, Trash, what's up?
Hey. Are you doing this security at this event? There's an auction happening at a art gallery at the end of Granville.
Oh, yeah, it's super high class. This is crazy. They're getting a bunch of us in.
Oh, shit. That sounds nice. So, Gary, I'm going to ask a bunch of questions, and I don't want you to worry about it. Can you do that for me?
Sure.
Cool. So, what is, getting into one of these things gonna look like?
Well, there's like a huge cover. It's like, $5,000 a person
That's nice.
just to get in the door.
Uh-huh.
Crazy. There's like gonna be some like awesome security there. There's like high value stuff.
He's not even on speakerphone. You have no idea.
Your reactions alone.
Oh. Okay. Is there a guest list? Is it invite only? What's the
Yeah, it could probably get you on the list. I don't know.
Oh, will that be able to get us not to have to pay cover for
No, man, I can't do that. Yeah. If you don't pay, they're counting. There's a bunch of people that are probably going to be counting, and that if I don't have somebody, it'll just come out of my pay, and I'm not getting paid that much.
Yeah.
If only I knew a primogen.
I mean, is there?
If only someone wasn't being
I feel
annoying.
if there's any kind of like persuasion or manipulation at this point, give it a try.
Yeah, like, are you trying to be manipulative about it, or are you trying to be charming about it? And I think I know the answer already.
Manipulative about it. Very manipulative about
I'm trying to be vampire manipulative.
So it'd probably be like a manipulation and persuasion.
Sweet. That's exactly what I want. Christmas comes twice a year for this trash panda. All right. Okay. Let's see. I've got 2 successes.
Yeah, sorry, I can't.
All right, Gary. No, it's good. Yeah, just hang tight. Anything else you want to ask? Did I cover everything?
Covers nothing. That's the point.
Yeah, what's he saying?
No, you've heard me ask a few questions. Or is there anything else you want to ask? I'll tell you guys everything.
Who's running this?
Oh, do you happen to know who's running this?
Yeah, it's a guy named Francis, I think. Frank, something, I don't know, something
Guy
along
named
those lines.
Francis, you said? Or Frank?
Yeah, something along those
I
lines.
prefer Francis.
Okay. All right. Yeah, thanks, Gary.
All right. Do you want me to put you on the list?
Only if I can get +2.
Sure, yeah. But it's still like $5,000 a piece, right?
Yeah. I'll figure it out, man.
All right,
Maybe see you there.
sure.
And if you do, you don't know me.
All right. That's weird, but sure. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, guys. So, cover of this place. It is a huge cover to get in here, and I don't mean over your head. Oh, definitely over our heads.
Ha!
Entry fee to get into this auction is $5,000 each.
And security.
Security is gonna be huge.
Okay.
Gary's hired. His company is hired. A whole bunch of other people are gonna be hired. The reason I pat you on the shoulder, you want to go do crimes? Go do crimes.
Well, I mean, it sounds like our best bet is probably to hand in our major boon from the Samuel.
Oh yeah.
I'm not abreast on Vancouver boons, but is a greater boon worth $1,500?
And we also need money
And a little bit of spending
for
money.
the dagger, which I'm assuming is going to be more.
I mean, we don't even know. Yeah, if the entrance is 5,000, then like each item's probably gonna be fucking pricey as hell.
And I mean, we did earn this major boon, correct? So they can't really back down on it, right?
I feel like that's how a boon works. Once you deny a boon, then it kind of devalues the whole idea
It
of a
really
boon.
does.
I'm pretty sure vampires just don't do that.
Okay,
It's part of the.
so let's also consider who might be there who will want it. They're probably gonna maybe, I don't know, a bunch of clans who probably want it.
Yeah.
We need to be careful about Ventru. Businessmen.
Ugh.
And a
talking
guy named
Ugh.
Frank or Francis.
But he
Again, I
runs the
prefer
thing.
Francis.
But he runs the thing. He's running the thing.
I mean, don't the guys that run it usually be the ones that stand up and like, hey, welcome to my auction. We're gonna have a great
When
one
he runs
today.
it doesn't mean he's the auctioneer.
No, not the auctioneer. Just like, well, thanks for coming tonight, whatever.
Oh, I see.
But also the name Frank or Francis gives us
well, maybe.
somehow gives us less information than not knowing his name.
I guess.
There's no Italian mafia in Vancouver as far as I'm
As far as we're aware.
you know.
some vampire Italian mafia. That sounds
And if you did, you wouldn't know.
So crime's out. Paying ourselves is out.
Let's use that major boon.
Yeah, might as well. Do we want all three of us to go, or do we want a proxy to go in to be the actual person that buys it?
We are on the guest list.
You and two.
Well, me and plus 2.
So that those
doesn't
two people
mean-
don't necessarily need to be us.
This is true.
Because I'm mostly concerned about us walking out of that place,
Oh,
having
shit.
everyone
Probably-
know that our coterie is the one that owns this very valuable dagger
Oh, shit.
that
you probably-
apparently the Tremere really want, and everyone doesn't want the Tremere to have.
You know what, guys? I'm going to have to pull out.
You know what would really help me? Having access to a primogen. Do I hear anything? Have I heard anything?
Nope.
I hate you. It has been, what has it been, like 3 or 4 days?
3, yeah. About
It's
3 or
almost
4
been a
days.
week and you have not talked to me. We're fighting.
He's saying this out loud. He's saying this out
I'm
loud.
going back and forth.
I realize I can't use trash. I'm going to use the old name. I haven't used it in years, though. Holy shit.
The old name.
Natasha. Pandorowski. Holy shit, that's weird to say.
What if,
Ooh.
is there a Russian mafia in Vancouver?
It's weird to hear.
Oh. Oh.
It's true. It's weird not calling you Trash Panda.
Oh.
I will,
You guys do not call me that name.
Don't
The
worry.
name I just said.
I will.
Ever.
Oh, it wouldn't make sense, darling.
It would not make sense. I text Gary that name.
And you get back
The name of the thing.
couple seconds later, you get back a done with a thumbs up thing, which may or may not actually show up on your Motorola
It's
Razr.
just one of those boxes.
Yeah, it's just like a box that
Followed
looks
by
like,
what was that emoji?
Missing character.
and you get like star, thumbs up, star.
Apparently there's
Cool, thanks.
apparently there's an Indian mafia, so I feel like that's good information to have in Vancouver.
Okay, now we know.
And now I know.
That'll be good information to help
Yeah.
Don't worry now.
You've become the
just
official
trying-
storyteller helper.
Do you think that this is something that you can do, Trash? Because, not to speak ill of you, but I feel like if anyone's going to be able to hold their own in a nice, fancy area, it's probably Raz and I.
I mean, what rich hotsy-totsy person does their own bidding? I'll need somebody to be a face for me. I don't have to speak to people. I can be one of those snobby people, you know? And have everyone else just be like, oh, you don't talk to her. Oh, yeah. No, you should do that. You should just be my little boy and just go and do that and just be like, nobody talk to her. No.
Actually, this might be good. If you show up using your old name, then people might not make the connection, and then I can buy it. And...
When we give you a bath and we put you in nice clothes.
Okay.
And we do
one
makeup?
Step at a time. One step at a time.
No, listen.
One step at a time.
No one will have any idea who the fuck you are. Because I know you as...
You put a little eyeliner on her, and no one will be able to tell the difference.
I'm wearing eyeliner.
Oh.
No.
I thought you were just really tired.
God.
We're doing cat's eye.
What? Poor cat.
Can we do a makeover montage?
Is this the episode where that happens? I kind of wanted this
Just
to
Raz-
happen at some point.
Just
It is
Raz
really
and
soon.
Insomnia sitting on a couch. Like, trash keeps coming out with different costumes from, like, coming out.
We're gonna make you popular.
Okay, sit down, Galinda.
Makeover, 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 makeover for me and you. I'm actually pretty high in etiquette as well, so I could probably be a fancy boy. I'll be your fancy sugar son. I will be.
Yes, you can be my sugar baby.
I will go in disguise, and I shall be
My
Bartholomew
millennial-
Ignatius.
Bart for short.
Yes.
I already have such a
And you
flamboyant
have to
name.
respond to my every beck and call, even if I have to call you Barty. Are we agreed?
Sure.
Cool.
I'm down. Ugh. Now, will the boon pay for all the money that we need? Because this is going to be fucking expensive.
How much do we need? This is gonna be fucking expensive.
As much as we can get. And then we can use the leftovers, obviously.
Yeah.
Raz, do you want to just come too? Like I said, I got you
Well.
+1s.
I'm not letting you two go alone.
Do you want me to call Sam now and see if we can use this boon as just like a running paycheck, a running bill for how much it costs us to get this dagger?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you remind him how many bullets we got in us for this boon, so
And
that
that
he gives us lots of money.
And he
for it.
doesn't know that the permission isn't talking to me anymore. I could still pretend that I can get some information on him.
Yes, use that.
All right, I'm gonna call up Samuel.
All right. After a while, you hear, hello?
Hey Samuel, how's it going?
It's going all right.
Cool.
Who is this?
Oh, sorry, this is Kurt, Insomnia,
Oh,
your favorite coterie. Hey.
you.
So about that boon that we got last week,
Right.
I gotta turn that baby in.
4?
We need basically just like a running, like just a credit, no questions asked credit card
$10 million.
for a job that we're doing tomorrow night. It's probably gonna be in the ballpark of like 20,000, something like that.
Million.
A million? I'm saying this like my hand is barely. A million? You think?
20 million? Let's go. Shoot high. Shoot.
Maximum 20 million.
I can't do 20 million.
Maximum 5 million.
I could do 2.
All right.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Where do you go for Oh. 5? Do we get 5?
Yeah.
How much do you get?
Yeah, that'll probably be good.
All right.
So, do you want? Are you gonna like drop off like a black credit card or something? Then we'll just
Yeah, I can drop it off.
Okay, cool. So it's tomorrow. Just come when the sun comes down.
All right.
Cool.
And
All
this is it. We're square.
That's how a boon. What? What'd you say?
Tell him to bring it here.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay.
Bring it here. That's how a boon works, right? You just use it and
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you want to hang out sometime, like I'm down.
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Well, have a good night.
All right.
Beep. It's a nice guy.
Fun-filled date plans with Sam?
No, he's not my type. So I got 2 mil max. I told him max. Like if we don't use it all, I feel like they'd be happy that we didn't spend all their money.
But if we do, we don't have to feel guilty about it.
No, we'll definitely go get some food after the auction and on his
Some
time.
fancy food.
Yeah.
Yes. Red Lobster?
Cool.
There will be very rich, important people at the event.
Networking.
Via teeth.
I feel bad. That boon could have probably like fixed your dank ass bar.
We did get 2 million.
We could buy new supplies for the barn.
Okay,
Getting ahead of myself.
We
I'm
can
getting ahead of
renovate the
myself.
bar.
we need to buy the thing first. No,
Yeah.
first we need to...
We need to get in. We need to buy it.
We need to
None of
buy
us
it.
are gonna be.
First.
None of us are gonna be who we are.
Makeover.
Makeover.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll dexterity for a makeover.
I'm gonna go brawl.
Wits manipulating her face.
Yeah. It'll probably be Dex and Brawl.
All right, let's punch your face real slow.
Okay, she's not that bad looking, I'm sure.
Somewhere under there. Wait, hold up. I have no brawl, so this is one hunger.
Oh, God.
I know I'm doing this as a joke, but if I crit fail, you're gonna give me a hunger, aren't you?
Probably.
Can Raz help me with this? Is there any sort of aid check? in
Yeah,
there?
you can add an extra dice for Raz helping you.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I've got some performance.
I feel like this aid is coming from the fact that like your sense of style is from like
Eons
like
ago.
I've got
Beginning
some
of time.
higher echelon.
like
you know.
BC or something like that.
BCE.
You guys think I'm so old.
You're like, put some frills on it, and I'm like, no.
It's like... Do I get punched in the face with eyeliner and mascara?
Yeah, it's just a joke roll anyway.
Okay, because it was a crit fail on the blood dice. I got 2 1s. One of them was the blood dice, and then a 6 on the.
Oh, that'd be a success. So you'd sort of kind of do it, but not really.
All right.
And at that point, I think we should fast forward.
All right.
But if we could hit the coming back soon thing, we should probably go to a break.
Okay.
Yes.
Give everybody a chance to like evacuate their.
I will. So you want me to put
Whatever.
the music back on
Sure.
from that guy who you are now going to pimp again?
Yes.
Is that...
It's Baron Marcus. Alrighty, we will be back in 10 ish.
Oh, you have faith in how fast I can do this.
Yeah, there's that. We will sort of be back in 10. Maybe 5, 7,
One that says be right back.
14.
Just keep vamping. Vamping.
Oh, Jesus. Terrible.
Not to mention the pinches.
And... Wait.
Oh, the spiders, the mandibles.
Yeah, you had 2 dice thrown at you, man. How do you feel about that?
Messing in the corner is a god. stage. But when he wasn't looking, there's a goddamn snake. 'Cause you can live forever, doesn't mean a thing when everyone around you is a goddamn snake. Before you know it, brother, you're pulling all the strings, but you're looking in the mirror at a goddamn snake. Eight ball deflects with Cartesian precision, cause and effect from the pocket to break. So you think you got it made from the cradle to the grave, but messing in the corner is a goddamn snake.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back.
We are. All right, I should move this over here.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, but behind the scenes stuff.
All right, so we are going to fast forward till the next night.
I changed, not necessarily into something fancy. Just I was also very hot. I was wearing a hoodie and a toque.
Yeah, that'll do it. All right. So the next night, the card gets dropped off with a note saying, "This is 2 million. Use it as thou wilt."
Does he say that?
The note says that,
Okay.
and you kind of get the sarcastic vibe from it.
I turned to them and I'm like, I feel like they don't expect any of this back.
So is this
I
in like one of
really-
those silver briefcase
really
kind
doubt
of
it.
things?
I think it's a prepaid.
It was in like an envelope with like the wax seal, that sort of thing.
Is it just like a
Visa card?
prepaid Visa?
What seal was on it? Was it the clan seal?
It was not a clan seal. It was
Okay.
just a letter, like an S.
Just an, okay.
Just their everyday seal, you know.
Ugh, lame.
Oh, it has an S, so it's Sam. Oh, it's from Sam.
It's from Sam.
That's so good. He has his own little
Oh.
letter printer.
Oh.
Sam.
He's a gruff, but he's still a little classy.
Oh.
Is it a Visa though, or is it?
It's like a MasterCard.
Okay.
Whatever. It's probably an Amex Black.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Fancy.
Let's go with that.
Ooh.
I'll just hold on to this. Like this is more money than I've ever seen before.
And this is more curlers than I have in my hair right now. She's probably like in curlers, just like, can we get this off now? Are they
No,
set?
let them set, damn it. And then we're going to hairspray them.
Guys, why are we still working? We were just handed $2 million. Like, why are we doing this
Yeah,
job?
we need to get into a dress. Let's come on, we gotta go.
Like, I'm mostly just working towards independence, and dude just handed me a visa that's basically like, hey, go live however you want.
We're using that money to get the thing for the premiere.
But
For
why?
probably a bigger boon.
To what
For a
end?
boon as well, hey?
And
Hey?
also, don't we want to get the Primogen out of your head, or do you want her in there forever?
Yeah.
I miss her.
Never mind. Let's just take the money
Nope.
and leave.
Then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm immortal. This is gonna last. I gotta make this. Damn it. Because I was like, I couldn't spend this in a lifetime, but I'm probably gonna live a few lifetimes, aren't I?
She could spend the rest of her life or forever locked in your head, and she'll go, nope, every time.
Just like my
I hope she
ex-wife.
heard
Da,
me.
da, da, da,
I
da.
hope she heard me.
Nope.
Did you find a tape recorder in there? And like, are you just have it like set up in response?
Like an auto response.
Click.
Damn it.
Tease. All right.
So what's everyone look like for their fancy night out?
Okay, let me get the description of it because I went actually online to see what we could find.
Yes.
So when they appear or arrive, Trash Panda underneath on the shoulder, she's wearing like some kind of fur over top of it as well. By the way, black, of course.
Provided by Raz.
Yep, she is in a trumpet mermaid lace silk like satin scoop sweep. Wow, brush straightened long sleeves.
It is a lot of words.
It's a lot of words. Basically, she's in a very gorgeous gown, form-fitting, except for the fact that it also flows at the very bottom. It's got a nice, tasteful train. Her hair is up. She is uncomfortable to the nth degree.
Got her Spanx on.
She has all the Spanx on. Shapers, you name it.
Nice.
She's looking like $1 million, but feeling like $5. It's like,
I just want to check something with the audio real quick. You guys keep going.
yeah.
Okay. So Raz is in a full black suit, a little bit classic style. The outer jacket has fancy kind of like black design laden in it with threading. And then he's got a very nice gold and black tie with interesting designs on it and a nice little like kerchief with some gold edging on it as well.
You got those like slim ass shades too. As you do.
God, no. Raz doesn't know the function of shades.
You know, trash.
Actually,
trash
he probably
provided those.
does. He
Trash
probably
provided
does
those
know
for
the
you and
function of
said, wear
shades.
these. These work well with it.
I feel like most vampires have lost the concept of shades.
Also, it's night and we're fancy AF. No one's gonna question that.
And then he's got he's got like shoulder length kind of auburn red hair, so he's got it half up into not into like a ratty bun, into like a very nice like back like half up do type thing going on.
Like Kelly.
Yeah.
And Insomnia.
So Insomnia, he's wearing a blazer that he's like rolled up the sleeves of it, and underneath he's got what is basically a tank top, but it's got like a really dropped front part, so he's got a little bit of chest hair showing. He's still got his like leather bangles and stuff like that. He's got some of his nicer rings on.
Someone tells me you got your nails painted too.
No, because he's going for the trashy, like family money kind of millennial rich kid who like never learned the concept of being classy. So he's basically just shown up with like what he would normally wear to like a club or something, but he threw on a blazer. And rather than wearing a toque, he's got his hair done up in a bun. And then he sees Raz did it as well. So he takes his hair out of the bun and then lets it just kind of like shag down a little bit.
That's how I like my boy toys.
He's wearing what I'm wearing.
I think it would have been cute if we both had a bun, but fine.
Bookends. Can we go?
Yeah.
Yes.
We've got one night, and I am probably not gonna last long enough. So let's go. Shall we?
I'm gonna surprise them. I did order us a limo.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah. So when we step out of Maz, there's a limo waiting for us.
Ooh.
Oh.
Fancy.
Oh wow.
Oh, we are not paying for this.
I have to sit. And
I just kind of wiggled the visa at her.
we used
All right.
that all for the auction.
How much does it's not a nice, like, it's probably like one of those guys who owns his own limo and runs it himself. It's not like an expensive, I'm not fucking dropping a K on this limo.
All right. You know what? We deserve this tonight.
I have to sit.
Come on, Trash Darling.
Oh god, here we go.
Also, showing up at a classy auction in a taxi would look very suspicious.
That's
But you guys
fair.
are helping me out of the vehicle.
Yes, I'll
Yes.
put out my hand so that you can...
Both hands. Okay, seriously.
Raz has black gloves on.
Minor detail.
It's the flare. The
I gotta-
flare sells it.
I got a question call back to episode 0.5. Did I ever figure out how to turn off the heart rate monitor of my Apple Watch?
No.
So I just have an Apple Watch, like, hanging from my belt loop so that it's not actually attached to my arm.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's my new... People are gonna start doing it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to check it at all, it just basically has the thing that pops up that says, the new iOS for it is ready. You should, hook it up to a charger.
They want you to download the new update, but that just starts eating your battery, so you got to bite the new one. So most of my apps don't work anymore because I don't want to update it. That's how they get you.
You heard it here first, folks.
Although now I got $2 million, I can buy a fucking new watch if I want it.
Alrighty, so you all pile into the limo, which isn't the most classy of limos.
Or comfortable.
Yeah, it's got the one seat that has kind of the stuffing coming out because it's split. Yeah.
The guy probably asked if we want the party lights on. And
Yeah.
No.
play party anthem.
No, God.
No.
No, thank
Play
you.
a little
This is not
LMFAO
graduation.
while you're on your way to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he turns it on anyway. It doesn't really
I
matter.
passive
what you
aggressively
say.
push the thing that makes the windows slide out.
Raz definitely pushes the sunglasses harder against his face and purposely does not look at the lights.
Yeah, it's like
Very
purple,
uncomfortable.
yellow, just
Ugh.
raver, flashy colors.
Oh God, yeah, no, he's covering his face.
Party rocket in the
I'm
club
happy.
tonight.
Don't even.
Sorry, I used to like this song.
You just got us muted again.
I feel like this song was popular.
Dang it.
God damn it.
The song was, wait, how old am I again? Wasn't popular when I got turned.
Alrighty,
Anyways.
so where did I go with that? Alrighty, you pull up to the Raffle Fine Auction House. It is on Granville, just across the Granville Bridge, and it is a 2-story brown building built partially on a hill. The northernmost part of it is 2 levels, so it's the lower part of the hill. And you see Gary there, and he is a large bodyguard. He's on the other side of the velvet ropes, and he's asking for tickets.
I asked Trash as we're getting out of the limo if Gary is, of the old blood.
No, Gary's a human.
Okay.
This is he has a day job, but he's working at night now.
I feel like I just gotta ask,
What kind of a vampire with security?
almost us.
I mean, we all should, right? That kind of makes sense. Anyways,
I worked as a bouncer for
more importantly,
a
guys,
few weeks.
did we have to fucking prepare for tickets?
You said it was cover. Cover is generally when you get to the door.
Oh, this is a fancy place, though. I mean, we're on a list. They should probably just take credit at the door.
I am definitely going to play up the like this isn't my visa. Like my dad gave me this visa, so whatever. Me and my friends are gonna get in.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
So yeah, we march up towards a door, and
Yeah, Gary
we're on
is
a list.
a rather imposing presence. He's it basically looks like they stuffed a gorilla in a tuxedo.
Wow.
And he's not small. And, there's a seam that's kind of not really holding together.
He's
It's
about as comfy as I
kind
am.
of holding
Oh,
together.
poor Gary.
Gary is trying his best to pretend to be comfortable, but
Aw.
he clearly is not.
Gary's
inside.
just trying his best.
Yeah.
On the inside. Me
And
too,
the-
buddy. Me too.
His tie is a little bit off kilter.
Buddy.
I'm like in my heart. I'm like, fuck. I have to act like a douchebag tonight, but I want to tell this guy that he's doing his best.
No, just it's okay. He knows. He knows.
All right, so he nods at you because he isn't quite clear what to call you because he knows you as one name, but he doesn't. He, quite frankly, forgot the other name.
Okay, you can say
It's Natasha
Natasha.
Romanoff. That's out of character. I think she would have probably told me the real name.
Pandarovsky.
Pandarovsky. Oh.
Now he gets it. He does. Imagine you doing that right now.
I say it out loud and I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to get in there. Fucking just buy some old shit for my house. It's gonna be great.
So
I'm paying for them, and I
he-
give him the card.
he checks the list, which is like really small compared to him. It's like this size, and he's like gigantic.
It's using like an old phone.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And he motions you over to the person who's, swiping cards and whatnot and making sure that
Here
covers
you go.
covered. Yeah, they take it. All right, it's good. He lets the rope down, motions you all over.
Fuck yeah, let's get lit. Fucking.
I just raised in sort of character and sort of trash panda character, just raised eyebrow.
Drinks are on me.
Raz looks like he wants to die a little bit.
Not too much.
Drinks are on me.
Pretty much standard. Pretty much standard.
Yeah.
I can't be the only one acting like this.
Anyone who looks at trash, she basically just turns away, and she's just vehemently just salty and venomous, and just it's not fake. She is completely just like, don't even.
so much.
Raz is doing the opposite. He's making eye contact with people and like saying like, "Oh, hello," and like giving like little like when he sees someone that looks fancy. And
Now imagine if they're turned
It's-
off by you, but turned on by me, because she's like, oh, look at her, she's just so gorgeous. Just look at her.
and there's this idiot behind her like,
like,
"Oh, hello."
Hi. You see
So
this?
yeah,
I made
there's a lot of fancy dresses and such in there tonight. There's items that are on display cases with
Are there
little
photographers?
yes,
Fuck.
with placards
Fuck.
describing the items.
No, I'm just
what the
realizing
number
we're not
is
gonna
on
show
the-
up on film.
Just don't shake hands with anybody.
You'll show up on film.
We do. Oh.
There's only a certain subclass of vampires that don't show up on film. Nobody tell them what that is. Thank you.
I
say
hope
it,
that's
say it.
not me.
Sweet.
Sorry,
And there's,
feel okay.
Versace kicking around. There's people in, various tuxedos. There's waiters walking around with trays, champagne if you wanted.
No, man, I'm gluten free. GMO free, man. Is this sustainable? You got some sustains going up in this?
Raz one is
I'll
saying
pass,
thank
man.
you.
Don't worry about
Thank
it.
you.
I don't
Trash
know.
has no room left in whatever space that is now like strapped in together. She's like, I'm not even gonna in this dress. Are you kidding me?
Raz will like pretend to sip occasionally, but doesn't really touch
This-
it. Just holds it.
This
for-
is where everybody should get the mental image of Raz like putting a foot on back of Trash Panda and just like
like straightening.
just corseting her in like. "Argh!"
And like before a dress, just like, hey guys, how do I look?
Is there like a display of all the items that are going to be sold throughout the night?
There's like as you come in, there's somebody hands you a flyer of like the menu for the evening of what it is that you are looking to purchase.
Can I check the listing for the dagger that's going to be available?
There is actually 2 separate daggers on the list. One is
Wait, I know what it looks like.
yes, you do know what it looks like, and the one you are looking for is called the Eye of Salo.
Oh, I was close.
This is how much we have left. This is how much we have left.
Is that how much a taxi cost or
No,
limo?
cover.
Oh,
No, that's after cover.
and
Yeah,
adjust
yeah.
for the limo, so like $25 plus tip.
25 bucks.
I got a good deal.
Yeah, we're still good.
What's the like? Is there
Hey,
like
McStabber, how's it going?
is there like a description for what the dagger is being like advertised as?
Yes, it is just basically described as an older dagger, circa 400 BC, created by, and there's a bunch of gobbledygook jargon bullshit on
Nice.
there.
Did
Like
they have
it's
a
very
starting wage?
the starting bid
Bid, sorry.
on it would be $300,000.
Good thing I didn't ask for 20,000.
Yeah. just for the 2 million that we got out of the freaking guy.
All right, so I've watched a lot of TV shows and movies about auctions.
As have I.
So what we want to do is we want to try to build hype for the things that are going to come before the dagger.
Are you kidding me? No, we just buy it outright.
No, because then we drain people of their cash before they get to the dagger. So they're dropping 2 mil, 4 mil, plus there's a different dagger. We should build hype for that dagger.
When in the lineup is it in order?
It's the 11th one in the order.
Is that near the end?
It's somewhat near the end. There's only like 20 items that are. It's kind of middle-ish. It's.
Wait, you know what? Out of curiosity, are there any other random items of interest, or is it that's just?
It's
I'm just
it's
curious.
it's a lot of just like ancient, like an old, like piece of armor that claims is from like the the Crusades, that sort of thing, and there's various ancient artifacts of not really anything that's super doesn't really catch your eye,
Right.
being
is there a
being
full-
homeless and all.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you, Steve. Is there a full name for this Francis Frank, by the way?
It's down at the bottom of the menu for the auction itself. It is listed as Francis Giovanni.
That's a name.
Giovanni?
Giovanni.
What was the dagger's name again?
The dagger's name was the Eye of Salu.
I'm going to start doing
I
notes.
have salute. Salute.
In France.
Salute.
Francis Giovanni. Yeah, I think what Insomnia is going to do before the auction starts is basically just like start being real social with people, like talking about how cool some of the things before the dagger are.
Okay.
Like pulling out the pamphlet and being like, yeah, like this one I think would look really good in like, a modern, like postmodern kind of like brutalist style apartment. Like some of the stuff you see in like the nicer high rises here in Vancouver. Just a real nice minimalist. Just slap this cool ancient thing on the wall and it'll make your apartment just explode. It'll be great.
Oh yes, it'll tie the whole thing together.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea. You hear a bunch of mingling and some people.
Raz is gonna do some of that as
do
well.
some of that. All right, I will get a manipulation because you guys aren't really going to be charismatic with this kind of shit.
Okay.
Manipulation, and let me see your sheet for a second.
I also have an ability called Awe. Would I be able to use that to gather more people around me to like get them to listen to
I'm
me?
going to say etiquette. You can do Let's see
Okay.
what is.
Ooh.
I have totally forgotten.
I actually have a decent amount of dice for this roll.
Oh, God. I am not attempting this. I'm staying with you. If I have no etiquette
character
and
traits
manipulations too.
Yeah, I've got 3 manipulate and 2 etiquette.
Alrighty.
He's a
and
charismatic guy.
give it a roll. So Awe is a no-cost power. It is your manipulation and presence.
I got
versus
3
the
success.
Composure and intelligence of the people that you're trying to do it against, which I'm not actually gonna give them all that much because
Manipulation and presence, you said?
Etiquette.
manipulation and where did I put that? Manipulation plus
He was
presence.
etiquette.
Yes,
No presence.
Oh, for you, yeah.
For you, though.
Yeah. Presence. Where the hell is presence?
presence is in your disciplines. It is on the lower left-hand side.
Oh.
I believe you have
okay,
2 in
yeah.
that.
And I still have 1 red die, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That would be 4 successes.
4 successes
3 from me.
against their fuck all. Alright.
We're the life of the party.
Yeah, there a lot of eyes as soon as Raz turns on presence. A lot of eyes kind of drift over in his direction, start take notice, start to see, hey, this guy's pretty.
Oh, ooh.
He's got it going on.
I do get a little bit jealous. Oh man, I wish I had magic presence.
Oh, have you seen
you
these
can
jaws?
at
They're
the end of our
beautiful.
episode. We're gonna be spending XP. So yeah, it's a lot of people are mingling with Insomnia and kind of, oh yeah, this would be good in our downtown apartment.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking of I got a summer place that I like to party. There's a few of these I might get in there. So you might have competition for this big box with a face on it.
This big box with a face on it.
I don't like not even using the real names, but
Yeah.
I'm being like, yeah, brown and old is really in now.
Say something about using something as a footrest. They love that.
Oh man, this ottoman, I point at like something that's clearly not an ottoman. So stoked to just like sit back and put my feet on this. I'm like mixing in like this would look great, and also please dear God save this stuff from me.
Every once in a while, stupid rich. I love him.
And a sub question as to where is the tablet? Where did you leave that?
How big is it again? Nobody brought like a big purse or anything, did they?
Not in my description.
Do I want to bring a messenger bag? I feel like I would still do it. I think that a douchey.
Yeah, you probably. Yeah. All right.
I also have my gun is concealed somewhere as well, just in case.
I'm gonna get a wits and insight roll from all of you.
Nice.
Oh dear.
Wits and insight.
Unless we got patted down. Did we get patted down when we came in here?
You did not.
Nice.
No, they don't do that to the rich. They do it to the poor.
It's true.
Wow. Did I just say that?
Whoa! Realism.
I got no insight.
Oh.
Shit just got real.
Where did that come from? Oh, I am sorry.
Also, this might be like
Don't be sorry. It's fine.
bad people around. Also, McStabber says that there's a cheat sheet for rolls that they're gonna send you.
Oh, cool. All right.
Shit, yeah. 3 successes
sorry.
on 3 dice.
Sorry, wits end. Sorry.
Wits and insight.
Insight.
I got 4 successes and 2 tens.
Wow.
Oh, 4. Wait, what?
Raz knows his shit.
That was
and
how many?
Insight, right?
Yeah. How many
so
successes?
I got 4 successes and
Nice.
2 of those
Jesus.
were 10s.
Oh, 4 successes and 2 of those were 10s? Okay, 4 successes and 2 of those were 10. That is a critical, because the 2 10s, is actually 4 successes
So it's
by itself.
Oh,
It's
shit.
So you
7
get
successes.
6.
Oh.
6 successes.
Oh, right.
Math!
Very nice. I've got half that 3.
3?
Oh, my
And
God, I
you,
only have 3
you've got
dice.
3 on 3? All right.
Somehow, as we're socializing, we still manage to keep our wits about us.
2 for trash and insomnia, you kind of notice something going on in Insomnia's messenger bag, but Rasmia's, on the other hand, is as soon as it starts happening, you're like, that is going on.
Shit's happening.
I don't know if you want to draw attention to it, but you can see kind of a very, very faint, like it's kind of hard to see in this light, but you all got 3 successes. My baseline was 2, so fuck it, whatever. You see, like, in the messenger bag, you can see it's very, very faintly glowing.
Shit.
Okay.
Hopefully, don't dim the lights.
Oh man, my iPad's going off.
Well, Raz is gonna like just casually like sidle up next to Insomnia and like throw his arm over him and be like, "Oh, hello, darling. How's it going? Are you enjoying the auction?" Like on the side with the bag, so he's kind of blocking it.
Yeah.
Part of me is just like, he's supposed to be. Whatever.
I'm not flirting with him. This is friendly. Jesus. Kane.
Yeah.
Oh my Kane.
Yeah, I know immediately what Raz is trying to do. So yeah, I'm gonna be like super like almost as if I've had just a shit ton of drinks now, like arm over the shoulder, like yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm excited for that auction to go off.
Oh yes, me too.
Mhm.
Listen, could you help me? I'm having some problems with my suit. Would you mind just giving me a hand in the washroom?
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Cool.
Have fun, you two. I'll stay out here and.
And in the world of darkness, apparently not only women go to the washroom together, but also vampires.
I mean, I don't know how long you've been in
Obviously.
Vancouver for, but you guys going to the bathroom is also pretty common.
I mean, only a Toreador and whatever this one is.
Do you
Not
want
a Toreador.
Toreador and not Toreador.
Not.
Do you want to? It's not making any noise or anything, is it?
No.
So do we want to just like put it in the
Well-
top of the toilet?
First, are we both going into one stall? Please tell me we're both.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we are.
I'm thinking as I'm out there, I hope they don't go in one stall.
It's okay. No one was looking. No one was looking.
I hope someone was looking.
Someone was
Come on.
looking.
I'm not here, so.
How are we going to?
I say we just leave it in the top of this toilet and come get it after we get the dagger.
You want to leave? No, we.
Yeah, the toilet actually is one of the ones that doesn't have the backing part.
Stupid
It just-
rich piece of crap.
It just has the like
We're not,
the
we're not
piping
leaving.
and the like lever, so you can actually
Is there,
give her a big flush if you want.
Is there like a ceiling panel or something to go to like the vents or something?
We are not leaving it.
Well, I can't walk around with a glowing thing in my bag.
If
Like
we
you...
wrap it up, we can. Let's just wrap it in toilet paper.
the thinnest substance known to man.
Well, we'll wrap it a lot.
Layers.
Layers.
Could take off-
Tablets have layers.
Yeah, do you have an undershirt I can wrap this in somewhere underneath that?
I mean, yes, but okay, hold on.
Could wrap it in my boxers. I don't know.
Suddenly a thought
Raz,
occurs.
Raz,
I like you hear a belt buckle being undone. I'm gonna wrap it in my boxes. It's fine.
Raz is like slowly taking off like all of his layers. And,
You see
there's,
clothes
like,
hanging on the
bangs.
toilet.
No, hey, I've got an undershirt.
And then you hear
God.
a flush from one of the adjacent ones, and so the footsteps,
Just
And-
running away.
footsteps that, and then the door opening, and then somebody going out.
Yeah.
Do I see who's coming out of the bathroom? Because I know where they've gone.
Yeah,
I can't
somebody
get out.
comes out of the washroom, and they look perplexed. They're like, I didn't know this was kind of that. I didn't know this was that kind of. I don't mind, but you know, whatever.
The suddenly Trashy's just like, what are they fucking doing?
Does wrapping our clothes around it kind of stop the glowing, or is it?
It dulls it
Ah.
significantly. Like it's not like pulsating or you
Yeah,
know,
what-
there's not light coming out of it necessarily, but it's definitely doing something. Like
Is
it's
the whole tablet glowing, or is it just like
the whole
bit-
tablet is
the
glowing.
whole
Yeah,
thing.
it's
Okay.
kind of muted, kind of like this, where it's like darker, but it's not
So
like bright glowing.
so if it's in your bag, no one should be able to notice the glowing.
Hopefully not. I mean, in my vision, I kind of like hush down in case some other perv is listening to us.
We're
Check
like
her feet
really
next time.
close in a bathroom stall with half our
You can,
clothes.
hey, if you look underneath, you see our feet.
The feet are touching.
Yeah.
The toes are right at the tips. Just the tips.
In my vision, it wasn't until the knife went into the hole that it started to glow. So I didn't
And-
assume this would happen.
Trash, who is kind of paying attention to the washroom
Kind of
area.
wondering what's going on in
Yeah,
this?
you're trying to,
I'm
you
making
know,
some
not
faces in
really
my head.
draw attention to the fact that you glance over there every once in a while, but you're keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, you're our spotter.
You see actually one of the security guards going there.
We have our hold on. We have our phones on us, right?
Yeah.
I call your number.
You call? Stop calling me.
Call your number.
And then you hear the
Cup.
ringtone that you set up for Trash Panda, which I'm assuming is probably like Billie Eilish or something. I don't know.
For some reason, I think it's K-pop.
Or K-pop. Yeah, maybe
I think the
K-pop.
juxtaposition is hilarious.
Actually,
What?
guard coming in.
Okay.
Play it cool.
You hear
What
a-
the fuck
you
you
know,
doing? Play it cool. Get out of there.
Knock on the stall door. Like, are you okay in there?
Yeah, I realized that I was dressed the same as someone out there, so my friend's just letting me borrow their t-shirt.
All right. Just, you know,
Just a clothing emergency. It's really
right.
You want me looking my best out there for the promotional pictures of this cool auction.
the stake of his prestige is on the line, sir.
You didn't hang on, did you?
Manipulation
I don't
and
think-
persuasion.
I don't think I.
Both of us.
Wait, manipulation and let's go with let me see. Let's see.
Etiquette.
Manipulation and persuasion is probably the best one.
Wow.
Oh, I'm great at gaslighting.
Do you want to make the guard think that he's crazy?
I'm only good
Can
at
I do
persuasion
that?
if he's a victim. If I intend to eat him, I'm better at persuading him.
Look, if
You
he's-
can if you
I
want.
mean, you can only see if he's.
I would
into
like
it.
to instill doubt in his
Sanity?
sanity.
I'm just gonna help Raz with this one. You get an extra dice from me.
Oh
'cause I'm gonna-
God. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, that one made it. It was a 0.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yes, you got 1 success.
oh God.
Trash
That was
him.
But did you
awful.
add another one for the
I'm assisting you.
gaslighting?
Oh, I get to add another one?
Yes.
Is that what your proficient is gaslighting?
Fuck, no, I fucked it. I got 5 4s. Who does that?
You did.
Yeah,
Okay.
she got 5.
Okay, 1 success.
1 success. So the guard is like, yeah, I don't really think it's that crazy, but sure, all right, yeah, you guys. And then he's mutters his way out and he wanders off.
All right, I put the tablet now wrapped in all our clothes and into the messenger bag.
I just hang up and see who comes out of the door. It's
So,
the guard.
Yeah, the
Start-
guard comes out of the
start putting
door
all the-
and he is kind of equally perplexed as the other guy that came out not too long ago.
Now I'm fully like,
Raz like starts putting the other layers on top.
Putting the clothes back on.
Because there's no undershirt.
I leave first. And then just to fuck with people, after I leave the bathroom, I kind of like wipe my mouth a little bit. And then I walk up to trash and I'm like, hey, how's it going?
When Raz walks out, he takes
What
his
the
hair out of the
fuck
bun.
This is the best session of Vampire ever.
Everything's fine, trash. Don't worry. I mean, Nash.
just
Tash.
Tasha. It's fine.
Tasha. I like say it a little louder so people make sure that they know I'm saying the right name for this person. Yeah, everything's taken care of. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Let's get to auctioning.
That went well.
See
While
you later.
they-
What the hell?
While they were sequestered in the washroom, doing
Normal
normal.
espionage things.
What normal people do in the bathroom.
Yeah.
With two normal grown vampires, men.
Hey,
Consensually.
what
doing
two
the bathroom.
vampires do in the washroom is totally up to them. We're not making any judgments.
We're also wealthy. We can get do whatever the hell we want. Whew, too real. Anyways.
You see, actually, somebody with short, black, slick back hair and like an immaculate gray suit. They're kind of making their way through the crowd, and they're greeting people and letting everybody know that no, hey, welcome, that sort of thing. You're getting kind of the feeling that this
Francis
is
Giovanni.
the guy.
This is Francis Giovanni, guys. It's the guy who's hosting this.
I assume we can smell his cologne from here.
There's a bit of a cologne smell.
Nice.
I wouldn't mind a bite of that.
God. Keep it back in your pants.
It's even
Well, I
scented.
see, I think appeal-wise, I think I would also agree. I think.
Do we have? I'm whispering to the group. Do we have any need to talk to this guy, or do we want to play like we want to be on the DL?
Look, I think we just play along and just be like, yeah, thanks.
Just like good show, good
Okay.
job.
Make a good impression for ourselves, yes.
And since you still have awe up,
Oh,
Oh,
well.
Went into the bathroom with awe. So everyone was like, you know what? I get it.
Watched us go into the.
good show.
All right.
and then somebody who was at the urinal probably was like,
Yeah.
all right,
Okay.
Just with the wind, just like, all right, party.
So yeah, Giovanni comes up to you first. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
You must be Francis Giovanni.
How did you know?
Oh, your suit is immaculate.
Oh, thank you.
It's quite a show you got here, man.
And you are
Oh, I am Diablo. Nice to meet you.
Diablo. It's an interesting name.
After the devil.
I kind of figured.
Oh, Diablo, you're such a character.
Thank you.
Small talk.
And your associates?
Oh, yes.
Natasha Pendarovsky. Pleasure.
Takes your hand.
James.
The Beauty and her Beast.
Which one's which? You'll never know.
I'm excited for this auction. When does the show start?
It's going to be starting fairly soon.
Cool.
Just introducing everybody, making sure that everybody has what they need. Did you took a drink, I know.
Oh,
as
yes.
a storyteller note.
No.
Did either of the
I took
two of you?
I
Nothing?
feel like I grabbed, like, I imagine there's, like, champagne going around.
Yeah.
I'm, like, holding it, and I'll occasionally, like, find a time to just, like, spill it out, because I don't want to risk becoming hungry again.
Dump it on the plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I make it look like I've been drinking all night.
And if anyone catches you, just go, it's cheap shit.
Just being polite.
I pull out a flask and pour it in. I got the good stuff.
Oh, wow. All right.
We know how to blend in people.
So, yeah. Have you all had something to drink? Are you
hell
good
yeah.
for refreshments?
Oh, yes, they're delicious.
Are they
Shortly, in due
Are they
time.
GMO free?
I believe so.
Sustainable?
Yes. It's champagne.
What? You said something to eat as well.
Oh, yeah, the food. The food is, only the finest cuts.
Okay. Gluten free?
Yes.
I'm also
There
vegan. though, so-
there is gluten-free options, and we have a vegan assortment as well.
I'll have to go.
If you-
I'll go get some after this.
So,
I'm gonna make a roll.
If he's like, I want to stop talking to this person.
Then I have a question if you've done your roll, by the way.
Well, that's so. For everybody, I'm going to have to ask you to.
oh no.
Damn it.
Where did I put that? That is there. All right.
It was the
Composure and subterfuge.
Composure. Oh no.
Oh dear.
It was the sustainable. Rich people don't care about sustainability. Oh Jesus, no.
God damn it.
So if I'm only rolling one dice, does it have to be the blood dice?
It
That's
does.
how it works, right?
Sorry, composure and...
Composure and subterfuge.
Oh,
How many
boy.
dice do you guys have? I also similarly have 2.
I had one and I failed, and it was a blood dice.
Oh,
This is
choice.
this is where things get interesting.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's fine. That's good.
I have a success. I also have a 1, but I have a success.
But it's not the
If-
blood dice.
As long as it's a success, you're fine.
My blood dice is a 1, but my non-blood dice is a 7. So,
That is also a success.
woof.
So, I'm just gonna make Raz hungrier.
Hungrier?
You hear the voice of your sire in the back of your head.
Your turn.
Raz, my favorite. You need to eat. How many times have I told you that you need to eat regularly?
In like the back of his head, he's like, oh, and I know, and he looks so tasty.
He probably is very tasty.
He's so rich.
He would taste so good.
And he's scented.
You're so right. Yeah, so Raz is just like biting the inside of his lip a little bit, like
Taste me on blood, taste me on blood, taste me
Drink
on
it.
blood, taste me on blood.
Sinking a fang in a little bit.
Yeah, like okay, composure.
I got an
composure.
idea. I don't know if this is gonna go well.
I also have an idea as well, but you first.
I'm gonna scry this dude. I'm gonna scry the fuck out of his soul.
That's what he was doing. So,
Wait, you just answered what I was gonna ask.
I'm going to get a 3 questions for you,
Oh no.
one of which is, why are you here?
Oh, and I have to answer truthfully,
You
don't
have
I?
to.
Yes, but you can be semi-vague if you want.
My vague. I'm here to procure a particular item from the auction.
That's suitably vague.
That's suitable? Okay.
And the second question will be... no, I already got that you're a vampire. So the third question will be... I don't have a third question. I wasn't expecting this many successes, I'm not going to lie.
This man's very successful.
Yeah, he'll just stop at 2.
It's like I
He's like-
stopped caring about this person.
He's
Not even
"All
like,
right,
where'd you get that
pass."
suit?
Yeah,
I mean, that'd be my next question.
he pretty much already knows. And the third question is something that I'm not going to reveal, but I already know.
Oh.
So I'm going to move on.
Ooh.
One question for Trash Panda would be, why are you here?
I'm here to procure an item from the auction.
Can I tell that he's scrying my soul? Like, is this
He's looking like you've seen kind of the telltale signs of somebody doing, like you've seen it done and you've done it yourself so many times that, you know, you would kind of realize like, yeah, maybe this guy is checking me out. Or you could just think that this guy is checking you out.
then
It's
my
one of the
answer
two.
is going to be that I came here with Natasha and I'm just doing my job.
That's suitably vague. And, you know, he already knows you're a vampire.
But he doesn't know what kind.
No.
Do we know? We don't.
Well, I was going to
It's not
scry
like
him.
a two-way street, sort of like a one-way street. These things, right?
For you to figure out if he's doing it, that would be like a wits and insight. Because you've seen Insomnia do it,
but I
but
also do it
he's
dumb
also
way.
not going like this.
Which he doesn't have to do, but he does for the plot.
Just for the fun.
Consequences if I use Sense the Beast. Is that going to ping anything? Or bring attention to me in the wrong way?
Not really. Yeah, it's basically kind of along the same lines of, you know, you're just getting a feel for...
I'm going to do that on Mr. Giovanni.
All right.
Because I don't know he's doing this. So
That
I'm
is-
going to assume that
shit.
I don't know what he's doing. And he's just getting a sense of my vibe.
You're both just staring. You're two rich people
That would
staring at each
be
other.
resolve and animalism. Against his composure and subterfuge.
Resolve and animalism.
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
Now, was that a oh shit? Or was that a oh shit?
That's an
We're gonna
oh
find
shit.
He's got an oh shit, and we don't know. A success?
A success.
A
One success.
Singular. One.
Yeah, you look at him. You are looking really intently at him. It's kind of creepy.
Sorry.
Your pupils kind of dilate a little bit. You try to get what you can from him, but for some reason you can't. Which
Can we
might
tell?
even be an answer in itself as to what's going on.
Can we tell if he's a vampire?
That's what
That's
she
what
was
she was
trying to do.
checking.
That's
Okay.
Yeah. For your powers, let's see what you got. You have nothing that would be of any use.
No.
Well, I, mean,
I was just gonna say Raz is staring at his neck, but while they're staring at each other, and he keeps just like thinking a little bit about blood.
Yes.
Let's do a. Actually, that's a good point. Since you are staring at his neck, let's go for a wits
Oh, God.
and wits and insight, or
To
wits
tell
and
if he's got a
investigation,
pulse.
whichever one's higher.
Wits and investigation or insight. Oh, insight definitely. And I have 2 red now, right?
You have 2 red now. Yeah.
Should have done that thing where you shake his hand and
Do I
you
have
put
none yet?
your hand on his pulse. and
Do you have
see
what?
going.
I also shook hands with the guy too. I think you would tell just by touch.
It seems all right. Like it doesn't seem overly cold.
Okay. 3 successes, 1 fail on one of the red dice, 1 success on the other red dice.
3 successes. Yeah, you're definitely looking at the neck, and you can see that there's no like pulse aiding vein that where it should be.
So then, yeah, it like goes from like staring at it hungrily to like, there's nothing good here.
That's okay. You can eat him anyway.
Oh, that's your.
Actually, I think just to make conversation, as long as he doesn't appear that he's like trying to pull away from us, Insomnia's gonna like seem genuinely curious and like, how did you get all this stuff?
Oh, various sources. We actually own the art gallery.
Oh, why are you selling off these ancient things rather than just displaying them here at the gallery?
It helps us bring in more items. We can bring in different items with the money raised. We can also help charity.
Oh, what charity?
We're actually helping out the clean water initiatives that are going on.
Insomnia's like forgetting that he has to be a douchebag, and he's like, "Damn, this is actually kind of nice." And I'm like,
He's legit interested in
and he's like,
what's going on.
"Oh hell yeah, I donate to charity as well, but mostly tax reasons for the tax."
Same.
Yeah,
He's such
You know how it is.
yeah, hell yeah. I mean, my dad donates. Never mind, it's a whole big thing, whole big tax thing. You wouldn't be interested.
Yeah, I know what it is anyway. I know.
So, being a kind of expert in the field, is there anything that you're excited to see auctioned off?
Not necessarily. It's all pretty standard stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking to actually get in some new stuff from Greece and do like a Greece exhibit.
Nice. That'd be fun.
That's
That'd be
nice.
nice.
We'll have to pop in.
Greece.
Are you going to be scrying his soul?
Yeah, I said I would, so I'm gonna. So I gotta do a what's it
One
called?
rouse check.
One rouse.
One rouse check.
Oh, 10. Sick.
You do not get hungrier.
Nah. With all that vegan option around? Hell no.
Yeah, plenty of vegans running around, isn't there?
Oh shit.
Shit. What do I roll again?
And intelligence and aspects.
Heck yes.
Plus the blood dice.
So that is 3 successes.
3 successes. You get to ask one question. And you can actually tell right off the bat, this dude's a vampire.
Okay.
And he actually has... It's very, very faint, but in his aura, you can actually see black veins.
I'm gonna ask, does he know the true value of the dagger?
Yes.
Okay. Good. All right. That's mostly all I wanted to know. I wanted to know if like it just so happens that the dagger is here, or if by like actual desire they've like put the dagger up here. Probably covering the fact that the dagger is the true item with all these other cool crap. All right. I'm bored of this guy. I'm going to go eat some food. I don't say that, but I'm like, all right, I'm going to go hit up that vegan counter. See you guys.
Point of fact, most douchebaggy sort of like youngish boyfriends would definitely say that, and just a casual. He's just free spirit.
As
Well,
I'm already leaving.
Does what he
It
wants to
certainly
do.
seems like something. That's for sure.
I mean, sorry, doing the classic out of character thing. Does Giovanni? I had go by his last name. Apparently Giovanni. Does Giovanni look familiar at all?
No.
Okay. Just out of curiosity.
These are the cool vampires that we don't get to hang out with.
Damn.
These are the people that send the Samuels to us so they don't have to deal with us.
I thought I would ask. It was just like, is there anything that goes ping? Nope. Okay, fine. Good.
Right. So, and then people start to get ushered to seats for the auction to begin. Giovanni goes up and he's like, "Oh, yes, thank you all for coming. We have some excellent items for auction this evening. And I'm going to not really gild the lily anymore and pass it off to the auctioneer." And then the auctioneer comes up and they start going through the items and rattling off prices and that sort of thing. Are you guys...
I'm going to specifically do just like really low bids, like the first couple ones on some of the items that I was telling people I was interested in.
Like we challenge a couple, but we let them go.
Yeah.
So we'll just be like,
Where I'm like, oh yeah, that cool box with a face. Sure, all right. And then someone
Okay.
else bids and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Ooh.
I've lost interest.
So it's...
ooh, can I do the thing where like I tap your shoulder to be like, And you pull up the thing, or
So item number 3 starts off at $1 million.
Fair. No face, no thanks.
Item number 4 starts off at $500,000.
Sure.
Going-
I don't go any further than
it takes a couple seconds, and then it's like going once, going twice, sold.
Oh, no. I thought I talked it up. Yeah, I won't pay
Which
for
I'll
it.
just go,
I'll pay for the dagger. It's fine.
we have to.
Yeah.
Full face.
And then eventually it gets around to your plan succeeds for the most part up until you get to item number 11, which
Nice.
is the dagger.
Starting bid.
Starting bid was, I believe, 300,000.
Yeah.
You want to be the first one? That's how you tell people that you want it. You wait. I already have to pay for that other thing.
I agree. Let's wait.
400,000. 500,000.
Yeah, all right. I'm like still holding a half full champagne bottle. I'm like, sure, why not?
The bottle of champagne.
Bottle now.
He's moved on up.
Lay it on thick.
700,000.
What do you think? Big, it's a big dagger.
If no one else bids.
800,000.
It's getting up there.
900,000.
Eh.
Let's wait till it's sold, Elizabeth.
Oh.
Let's wait until it's sold.
1 million.
We gotta start raising so people don't want to fight us, I think.
1.1.
They know that people want it.
Just wait.
1.2.
I'm like getting antsy. I'm like,
1.3.
I'm like,
Going once.
1.4.
All right. 1.4.
can I see who's bidding on
Because we
this?
can usually see if we're doing the whole hand thing.
Yeah.
Can I like scope out? I realize that I have heightened senses. Would that help me scope out these people that are?
It might.
Okay, I'm gonna try to like.
You're going to activate heightened senses.
Sure.
Sure. All right.
I want to see if I can get a good read on these people that are actually.
There is
coming.
no cost to the power. So
Nice.
the other person that was bidding is someone who is very tall, very pale, redhead woman in a like immaculate gown, and she seems kind of annoyed that you guys keep bidding, but at this point she seems to have stopped.
Nice. All right, we're good. I think. I think we're good. Also, that's a good price because we can still get the other thing too, which actually looked pretty cool.
Going once, going twice, and sold.
Nice.
To whatever probably freaking number is, because we have like numbers.
It was 1.5 mil.
Nice. You can just afford it.
Just.
Or wait, yeah, it was 1.4 mil. That's
Yeah.
right.
So we'll have like.
Because it was the 500,000 for the other thing, and then the
Yeah.
1.4 mil for this thing. And
So we
out
got,
of the
we got like $90,000 left.
My God. How do we fucking do this?
I talked up that first item. I thought more people would want to buy it.
and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make your players sweat.
I'm like, when we get to
Just
later
sitting there,
auctions,
like,
like I
touching.
almost raise my arm, and then I imagine Trash like slaps me.
It's like,
Just the elbow to the gut, rib cage out shot. Yeah, all right. So then, the rest of the auction goes off pretty much without a hitch. You see the other items, they bring them out. There's, a bunch of stuff going on, and then the auction ends, and then they, usher the people who won stuff over to take care of payments.
Let
and
me
that
go
sort of-
do it, so we keep up the appeal of me being your chauffeur.
Of course.
What am I in this exchange? Am I just the arm candy?
You're
Never.
You're apparently here for me. like Trash brought somebody for me.
Oh, I want you two to have fun.
Like I'm here for her, but she wanted someone to keep me distracted.
I'm rich. I don't give a damn.
But apparently you're the whole big. Everyone loves you here.
Of course, everyone loves me. I mean, look at me.
And awe is actually still on. It lasts for the remainder of the scene. So there was some people who may have actually at the end of the auction they kind of are wondering like what happened? Why is the auction over? And they were looking at Raz the entire time.
Are there any humans watching me?
Yes, there's plenty of humans watching you.
Oh.
There's that.
Time for another bathroom trip.
I would like to go chat with some of them.
Okay.
What you do? Sign autographs? Oops.
I'll be over here. So I just
Don't
like
waste
a
too
small
long,
group.
Diablo.
Oh,
I
hello.
hate that affect.
Wasn't the auction just lovely?
Oh yes, it was. It was fantastic.
Yes. Did you end up purchasing anything?
Oh no, I seem to have missed the entire thing. I don't know.
Oh, why's that?
I was just enchanted.
By what?
You obviously.
Oh goodness. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I have to say, I'm rather enchanted by you as well.
Oh, really?
Are you cock blocking Raz?
Yeah. And it's fun.
Darling, I have to say,
With the awe up, there's not really any
Yeah.
chance to cock block.
Well, I'm not really cock blocking. I'm just making side comments, but you look amazing by deflecting me.
your aura is just captivating.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Where'd you get your outfit? It's just
Oh,
lovely.
this is Versace.
Of course it is.
Of
I can't
course.
believe I didn't eye it at first. Oh,
Oh, I can't afford Liberace.
I'm more of a vintage connoisseur myself, so sometimes I miss some of the newer wonderful things they come up with.
Ever heard of bargain basement?
It's close.
He's got the jimmies. Leave him alone.
Now,
Seal the deal. You got him.
Bitch, I will cut you. Bitch, I will cut you.
now, do I know if there's any like kind of like side halls or something that would be rather like
There's probably
quiet?
like little. It's an art gallery, so there's like
It's also a vampire-owned art
See,
gallery, so
you
there's
know-
probably like the
Parts-
blood-sucking room.
Can I
Yeah.
be like, will you walk with me for a little bit?
oh yes, yeah, sure,
just
yeah.
Try to kind of like lead towards an
Check
empty,
out the art and
an
be like,
empty
yeah,
place, you know,
okay.
and like, oh yes, like look at it's such a lovely piece. It really adds to the art gallery. Well, you know, and then
You gonna take a nip?
keep getting closer, and then take a little nibble.
Little
And I
nibble.
would like
Okay.
to use my
don't know what you're
lingering
doing.
kiss ability for this,
Lingering kiss.
so that
Oh, nice.
they very much enjoy this.
For those playing the home game, if you don't know the rules, lingering kiss is something that he can use. Oh, there's no cost. Wow, shit.
I picked good shit.
Lingering kiss is an ability that will allow Rasmius to have this person be addicted to Rasmius biting them.
Nice. So they're coming back later in the story.
And yeah,
Yeah.
they'll
I'll
probably
take
be
a little
back.
nibble, and I'll give them my information. I'll let them know where the
Nice.
mausoleum is.
That
It's
is
like,
totally
no.
the opposite of what I thought was gonna happen.
It's like,
So what I thought was gonna happen was Raz is gonna lingering kiss, take a nibble, and then forgetful mind. Like I was never here,
Edward the
but you have a
businessman.
craving for something and you don't know what.
No. You know, I have a business.
Oh yeah,
I feed by getting people to come to me.
that's true.
I'm just starting another addict.
It's like a networking opportunity.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm networking.
AA of vampires. I love it.
First bite's free.
Oh, no.
I give lots of nice neck kisses too. It's not just the bite.
Actually, what's the first letter of Erasmus's name? Is it E?
It's an E.
It's EA. It's,
EA.
Erasmus Anonymous is the group.
There's gonna be a focus group at the end of it.
Hi, my name is Tyler, and I'm addicted to recipes. Hi, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
When he
I'm
bit me,
also
it was in an art gallery. It was so fucking hot.
I just need that one. I need to get bit one more time, man. Just to get me through the week.
Just once more.
Trash Panda's facilitating. Okay, guys, yours are weird. Okay, come on.
Yep.
Trash
Panda's
not
leading the
that
group.
Guys, he's not that great. For one thing, that's terrible.
Trash Panda is leading the
Ew.
group to make sure that
What a
everybody
dick.
comes down from their high.
Like
Just
this, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Is this any different than Insomnia getting his victims to follow him on Instagram?
no,
Yeah.
not
No.
really.
And then there's IA.
So
There's not gonna be a TA.
they bring Insomnia over while all of this debauchery is happening,
Oh God.
and get the payment ready, get everything,
On the card, man.
do the old instead, because you can't really debit
Yeah.
something that's $1.4 million.
Yeah, if you guys took Bitcoin, that'd be. Whew. I would have gotten like all those things. You know what I mean? He's now just acting like he's drunk, so they like don't suspect him as much.
Yeah, and the guy who's taking the payment is just like, oh yeah, right,
Yeah.
sure.
So what was the first thing that I bought
The first thing that you bought was an old wooden box
with a face on it?
with a face on it.
Yeah.
You got
It was the wooden box with a face on it.
Oh God.
the Price is Right announcement. You got the box with the face on it.
Do they wrap them? Like, does the dagger come in?
They will be delivered later.
Oh, damn.
But as you get to the payment section, like as you leave it, you kind of go near where the dagger is being displayed, and you feel kind of like the blackberry pulse coming from the bag.
Yeah. I don't want to seem too desperate by like being like, can I just walk out with this? But I know that Francis knows the importance of the dagger, so I don't necessarily feel comfortable leaving it with them without somehow tracking it. And I got a doozy of a way of tracking this baby. But I'll save that for later. I'll go through the regular systems of like trusting that they'll deliver it to me. Man, I wish I had a P.O. box because I don't want them to ship it to my shitty apartment.
I mean,
If only there was a business that you knew of that you could ship it to.
If only you half lived at a bar.
Yeah, I don't want them to
Come to the bar.
ship it to the bar.
you could send it to that trash can that's like just next to the bar.
What?
It's very discreet and very nice private location. It's right next to a dumpster with a raccoon.
I'm gonna try to.
Really good neighbor.
An anthropomorphic raccoon?
So I'm gonna.
No,
try-
an actual raccoon. She's
Oh,
made
yeah,
friends. She
yeah,
has her
it's
clan.
true.
So I'm gonna use my contacts for. I imagine in the group of scene kids that I know, there's probably like the fail son that does have like a pretty wealthy family.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna text them and check and be like, hey, can I have some stuff delivered to your place? And I'm gonna, because I imagine they live at their parents' place. That probably looks really nice.
Oh yeah.
And I'll be like, make sure that you're the one that signs for this, and just keep track of it for me. And I'll come pick it up. Just let me know when they deliver it.
All right.
Yeah.
You get back like a bunch of like random texts like, "Hey, what are you doing later?" Smiley face, smiley face.
Winky face. Winky kissy face.
I send some eggplants and be like, TTYL.
Winky face, winky face,
Peach.
smiley face.
Peach, 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 peach.
Yeah.
Peach.
All peach.
Like, they're in my contacts. It doesn't have their name. It's just like,
And that's the theme of today's episode.
it's like North Van met at like a club or something. And that's how I keep track of this person.
You have one that's just like Matthew, I guess.
Yeah, Matthew with 3 T's. And I'm like, he said it had an extra T in it. So,
With a question mark behind it. Like,
yeah. So I'm going to
Matt?
write down their address as like the delivery address
Okay.
for this. But I'm also going to like, if I think things are I'm gonna basically like spend the rest of the night being alert if I feel like anything shady's happening, like someone else is taking it out. Out the
No,
back or
like
something.
everything is basically still behind their glass cases and that
Yeah.
sort of thing. So everybody's just processing payments, and you kind of have the Blackberry vibe. It's actually mildly vibrating when you get it near the dagger,
Nice.
but it's
Interesting.
you can if you want to take a peek, you can sort of see like
No, I'm not
No?
looking at it
Okay.
at all. I don't want the light shining out and someone being like, "Damn, son, that's a big iPad." No, I'll return back to trash and be like, "All right, everything's set, but
Cool.
I'm on high alert for the rest of the night.
Why? What happened?
I don't trust these people." I like whisper that Francis knows what the dagger is.
I mean, he did kind of give off a weird sort of vibe, you know.
Yeah, obviously. Did you not notice that?
He gave me sort of a creep
Did you
vibe,
not-
but then it kind of creeped him out too. So
God,
that
sometimes.
kind of was confusing.
I think that dress is cutting off. Never mind. I know. I heard it. I heard it as I was about to say it. I'm sorry.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. Don't worry.
And,
okay, this one's getting a little bit loopy. Just like, okay, this stuff needs to come off.
No, it's because vampires don't have circulation.
it's true.
I was about to say I think it's cutting off circulation, and then Insomnia was like, "Oh right, never mind."
And Erasmus is done nibbling, and
He saunters back, just like
the guy that you ate from is fucking just all up in your business.
like following after me,
Like,
like hanging off my arms.
yeah, like
All right, I'll take him with me.
just like
Damn.
right there.
I do good work.
And you are?
I'm
You're
Bob.
honored, is what you are, eh?
yeah. I'm Alex. This is great. Can I go with you guys?
Oh, darling, not now, but you can always come see me next week.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Pleasure meeting you.
And you gave like a card with
I
your
gave him
okay.
like a card about the mausoleum.
Insomnia's like low key not cool with Raz's whole feeding vibe. It's like that guy did not know what was going on, and I'm not cool with it. But I feel like Raz knows that, and I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
kind of ignoring the whole thing as I'm keeping on high alert.
Teensy bit jealous.
And then
I'm sure there's some rats out back if you get hungry.
So are you guys going to be leaving the auction house at this
Hell
point?
yeah.
Is there not like a after party or anything like that, or are people like kind of just dissipating?
People are just kind of dissipating. Like they're all going to their various limousines or, expensive chauffeured vehicles.
I asked one of the people that I had been talking to before. I'm like, "Hey, is there anything going on after this?"
No, it's a Monday. Everybody's pretty much heading back to work tomorrow.
Yes, it's a school
Sorry.
night. We gotta get you to some sleep. so
Going
you go
back to
school.
what?
Work.
Dude, it's a Monday.
Yeah, they own businesses. Everybody here's
Oh, yeah, right.
What did you say your fake name is again?
Not all of us have
James.
expensive
James.
fathers.
Me, James, does not work on a Tuesday.
James.
That's the recovery day.
James, we're going.
All right,
Don't
later.
make me
Have a
pull
good
out
night,
mom
guys.
voice. I will pull out mom voice.
Yeah,
the mom voice.
James, come here.
this is just a side business. Don't think
Uses
about it.
his-
I leave.
Uses James's full name, including the middle name.
James Emilius Smith.
It's all right. I didn't actually come. He didn't come up with any additional names, and he's like, "That's not bad." All right, see you guys then, I guess.
I would just say confuse everyone. Coming mother.
So you were heading back to,
Yeah.
I'm assuming, Mausoleum?
There's like
Yeah.
nice limo, mine where the guy is clearly smoking pot, leaning up against his limo.
Oh, yeah, he's
There's
leaning up
a-
against the limo, and he's
There
like,
needs a bad oil change.
he has
right
like the, several buttons undone. He's just like,
He's
the
basically.
cummerbund is like out. He doesn't really give a shit.
I'm basically picturing like Argyle from Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he just like have a quickie before he came to pick us up? I'm pretty sure he did.
Completely listening to like Run DMC and everything.
Nice.
And,
It's my guy. Hop in that limo. Help the trash. Put my hand out.
Yeah.
Hold the door open.
Did you just like pull out a knife and like cut the dress off you when we get in?
Josh is just running around naked.
Saw
and
at
feral.
it.
Whip out a nail and just be like, "I'm gonna get this shit up."
Okay, by the way, that's where I just turned to Rasmus when we were in the car. Okay, do we own this? This
The-
is this a rental?
No.
Good. Rip.
Oh.
Right down the middle, just like oh.
Are you using feral weapons?
Oh God.
No,
Okay.
no, it's just really
You-
snug,
you
and she
just
just
like,
finds a spot,
all right.
just like
You find the seam and you like
just like
pull at
she
it a
knows
little
the
bit,
spot,
and you
just like
okay.
the steam was gonna go like yesterday. She was like,
Things I never thought I would describe as a storyteller.
It's a tits out kind of limo ride.
oh well, what's his face has already had a quickie. He's fine.
Do we want to buy anything else with this card before we give it back?
How much do we have?
We're
left?
not giving it back.
We're not. We get it to
No.
keep it.
We're not giving
That's
it
what a
back.
boon is.
They gave it to us. We're not giving it back.
I've never had a greater boon before. Seriously,
So, what
all
do
my
we-
jobs were just like normal ass boons.
Can we like upgrade some stuff?
You guys
Like,
want new phones, like so that I can fucking text you and we can send some
think-
information?
What's wrong with this?
We should get some new
Oh.
furniture for the mausoleum.
What happened?
That is who I think it is. Hello, Jason Carl.
Who dat?
Welcome to our feed. It's almost over.
Nice.
We're about to do experience point stuff.
We're doing our denouement now,
Hey.
We're doing the wrap up as everybody goes home.
and we're like, I need to get you guys new equipment so that we can be better at our jobs.
No, see, we should dress up the mausoleum. Then we'll get more
Dress it up?
income.
It's Gastown. The more run down it looks, the more popular it's gonna be.
Children. Why don't we just split it 50-50? Get some new stuff reasonably. I'm happy with my phone.
I send you a bunch of emojis and just fucking squares pop up on in your
I
phone.
I don't need to know what those are. I'm pretty sure they're just the middle finger because
It's
You
Anyway.
know I can't use a phone.
it's all. Oh, I hate you guys so much.
so get better equipment to do our jobs better. Spruce up the thing. Let's just do it that way.
Maybe we get a car.
That might be useful.
Like, so we stop taking fucking taxis everywhere, and we get a car.
Do you know how to use a car?
Do you have a
Yeah,
license?
hell yeah. I'm the drive man. Come on.
Oh, you.
Come
Okay.
on.
Oh, you have a
All right.
license then.
Might be expired, but I can deal with that.
Okay.
But I have a drive.
Oh yeah, we can deal with
I'm
it.
the wheel man. So I'll take what we have. I'll get us a decent car, not a real nice car, something low key, and then I'll split the rest with you guys, whatever's left over. How's that sound?
Perfect.
I just want some new gear. That's all I want.
I order a new phone.
You can order a jacuzzi for the club. I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
A jacuzzi.
It's
Okay,
becoming
club
that
is
kind
not
of club.
Brother.
Get a lot of velvet, cover everything in
Yes.
some hookahs,
Oh,
maybe like
okay.
some.
Like those like lounge, like those old classic lounge couches that are covered in velvet that like Raz can drape himself over. Perfect.
I'm gonna totally lie and say that the car cost more than it did, so that Raz cannot do that.
Okay, so you are heading back to Mausoleum. So you go back in, it's pretty standard. And then
No spiders in the corner.
there are no spiders in the
Thank
corner,
God.
which you should check out the episode when we upload it to YouTube later on. See what happened there. Whoopsie. That's my bad. And you are going to be sleeping there for the evening or going elsewhere.
After I get into something comfortable and get all the undergarments off.
Probably a good idea.
Probably gonna be cut out of those, and I swear I am never gonna fit into any one of those ever again.
I'm gonna immediately.
I'm looking at you when I say this, Raz.
How much do we have left over?
It was a good night.
We've got like 90,000 left over, right?
Give or take.
Yeah, I'll do about 90,000.
About
So I'm going to like.
minus limo ride and tip.
Oh yeah, I tip him well. That guy's my man. So I'm gonna like immediately go onto like Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace to like find a car for us.
Facebook Marketplace.
I can't go to a lot. They're all closed when I go there.
You know, good point. Good
And
point.
ask for a night pickup because then they won't ask questions. It's
Yeah,
just
I'm
like,
gonna tell the
night
guy that I'm
pickup.
like a bartender, so I gotta like pick it up in the evening if that's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that particular transaction later. But a couple days go by, and this will be kind of a postlude. I don't know. It's not really a prelude. The epilogue of the episode. As Trash Panda goes to visit somebody that she knows, you find the door ajar. And that's where we're going to end our episode.
Dun dun dun.
Trash Panda knows people?
Apparently I do.
She knows people with doors?
Are we talking before chat, or is this gonna be like a secret hush hush thing like I talked about?
That'll be something we'll deal with in the next episode.
Okay.
Because I
Nice.
wrote it down.
Okay.
I do that.
That's happening, folks. Stick around for that. I'm excited for that. I'm really
Cliffhanger,
excited.
exactly. But now, if everybody wants to stick around or that sort of thing, we are going to be dealing with our experience points live and in your face holes.
Woo.
Ooh, this is exciting.
So I will consult my notes over here. Mm-hmm.
No, the attack.
Where did
I
I
need to get a
save that?
camera specifically for Buddy. And just have it in
Yes,
the
a
corner
cat
all the time.
cam.
Buddy cam.
There it is. All right.
Good.
So
He's like attacking me, but in like a really cute way, where his nails aren't out.
for each of you, I will be giving you 5 XP per session attended. So for Raz, unfortunately, that's only 10. And for everybody else, that is 15. And since Kelly's character won the Twitter poll that we
Great.
had with regards to getting an extra XP for acting, that's an extra XP, so that'll be 16.
Nice. So fucking buff.
So for increasing stuff, you can increase attributes, you can increase skills, you can buy a new specialty if you want, or clan or disciplines, that sort of thing. You can also do that.
How much did it cost to increase the skill?
To increase a skill, it is the new level times 3,
Okay. So,
depending on what you have where.
Yeah. 'Cause
Or
I-
you can hold on to the XP for later, and then we can do like a big thing at the end of the season.
I kind of want to have. Where is it? Like melee. I would like to actually really
Buff it up.
buff it up.
Okay, what is your current melee rating?
0.
Probably a good idea to buff it up. Actually, do you use weapons at all in your combat?
No,
For the most part, it's mostly brawl, right?
it's been mostly brawl. It's been really good so far.
You whip out your claws a lot.
Yeah,
I do.
You generally don't go to handheld weaponry.
Yeah.
So I
No,
don't know.
actually-
I don't know if you would buff that up. Brawl, you've been using a lot. Brawl
Yeah.
is
I've already got a specialization of that one, grappling.
yeah. You could buy a new specialization in it if you want.
Nice.
Like an
Good night,
addition-
Jason Carl. Have a good one.
Nice.
That's cool.
I'm gonna go
That's
with.
super awesome. Thank you for attending.
That is
Yes.
awesome. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna upgrade my firearms because I've been shooting a lot,
All right.
and I've got 1. So the next one will be 2. So that means 6 experience, right?
That would be yes. That would be 6 XP.
Okay. And then I was thinking of also increasing drive if we're gonna start driving places. I don't know if we're gonna get in a lot of car chases and stuff. Or if I'm just driving from point A to point B.
You now actually do have a vehicle.
Yeah. I'll think about it. You guys think more about your stuff.
Actually, firearms. I wouldn't mind having something in there.
Firearms. Do you have firearms as of yet?
No, not as of yet.
Okay, so it'd be new level times 3, so that'd be 3 XP for you. So that drops you down to 12.
Just for like 1 dot, or
You can save it as well if you want.
Just thinking of what I would want.
And then we can buff it up later.
Because these two do pretty good at the brawling thing. I feel like I don't need too much of that.
No.
you really don't.
I feel like I should buff up other things.
Well, you are the face of the group.
And the face. Maybe.
Sorry, Steve. Was that for just 1 dot, by the way, or is it
To get 1 dot, it would be 3 XP.
3 XP?
Because it's the new level times 3. You're getting 1 as the new level, so it is 3 XP.
Okay. And what if I wanted just a specialization in there, like, just to specialize?
Specialization is 3 XP by itself. So you could do like firearms 1 and pistols for 6 XP, leaving you with 9. And you don't have to spend it all now. You can actually spend some later. And for everybody paying attention still, this is kind of the XP portion of our program.
Do you have...
So we can boost up our characters so they can get into better fights next time. Or not fights, as Raz's case may be.
Avoid fighting.
Actually, do either of you have anything in medicine?
No.
No.
That would be good.
That would be a good one, probably.
Medicine? Okay.
Medicine, yeah.
So that'd be 3 XP, leaving you with 7.
Cool.
Oh, I have 1 in medicine.
I've got none.
Yeah, Jack of all trades basically let me put like 1 in quite a few skills.
Okay.
So I have like 1 in a bunch of different stuff.
What
But
would
I'm
2
not great at
cost?
anything.
2 would be... So it'd be new level times 3. You didn't have anything in medicine before, right?
No.
So it'd be 3 for the first one, and then 6 for the second one.
So I could do it.
You could do, yeah. It'd leave you with 1 XP left over for the end of the season.
Because I already have, like, might.
Or for the
insight.
next time we do XP, whatever. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter to me.
I feel like that would be useful.
Would you
If you guys are shooting at people, then I might as well.
keep us standing?
Might as well be able to keep you up.
Yeah.
It wouldn't help for vampires, though.
Wait, medicine doesn't work for vampires? Why is it even a stat
What?
for vampires then?
Probably figure out who
For
overdosed on
for
something.
ghouls and for, knowing where to bite and what'll do the least amount of damage, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
You
there
can take
you
that
go.
off. It's fine.
So then how do you
Okay.
heal as a vampire then? Just drink blood?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Okay.
just shove blood at them? Okay. Well, I
Yeah,
can
you
do that
just-
still.
Just
Shove
eat.
blood in your blood hole. Oh, no.
Sh-
No.
shove blood in your blood hole. Hashtag.
Why can't I find a list of discipline stuff?
Discipline stuff. What are you looking to get?
I don't know. I just want to see what other spells are in Auspex and Celerity. If I can get more...
I can call that up right now.
Would you happen to know how much it I know you're looking for something else. At the
No,
moment,
not
but
that one. No.
To add to an attribute.
To add to an attribute
Yeah. I have,
is
for instance, composure. I have 2 in.
times 5, I believe. Increased attribute is new level times 5.
I don't think you can get it for any of them. Unless you still use 15 for... You would basically have to use 15 for everything that's already at 2, or 10 for charisma. You could be more charismatic.
I mean,
Yeah.
McStabber Studios, yes, you did in fact hear shove blood in your blood hole.
We're a charming group.
This
only
is what I've
here,
been.
folks. Only here.
This is what I have to deal with as a storyteller. But
if
it's
you-
awesome.
If you don't mind questions, are you playing the newest version? Steve, that's a question for
V5, yes. This is in fact V5, which we have the blood dice provided by Phoenix Dice.
you. You rolled
And that
really
was
nice for it.
totally a failed roll. So I get hungrier. And I'll probably eat something on the way home. V5 core book.
Likewise, I don't need to roll for that.
Yeah. Okay, so I got...
Yeah, I'm going to bank my 9 remaining. Just going to bank it.
Bank it. Alrighty.
So I have 9 remaining. I'm happy with what I
9. Can you make a note on the... I'm assuming there's note portion of your character sheet so that I know. Alright. I got it.
So I think if I found the right one, the next level of celerity is fleetness, which make me go fast.
Gotta go fast.
I'll be Sonic with a gun, just fucking teleporting and shooting people.
But wait, what if you went even faster?
How
Oh,
fast
Jesus.
is fast?
Alright, for those of you who don't know, alright, what is that saying?
I had Mumbo wings with shrimp and grits after we recorded this week's VT.
Now you're just making me hungry.
Look at,
Shit.
look at
Mention
level 3 of
food.
celerity.
It's
Blink.
cold. It's cold.
If I got high enough celerity, I could fucking teleport to someone and shoot them in the side of the head.
What is your current celerity at?
Level 1.
Level 1. Alright, so... Cat's Grace. Fleetness is level 2. Do you want Fleetness?
I was thinking about it. How much
is-
to level up?
New level times 5. So that would,
To 10.
if you go to 2, would be 10, yeah.
So I could up my gun and then get a next level of celerity and just be a really fast boy running around shooting people. I kind of want to do that. I like being speedy gun shoot boy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
Speedy
because
gun shoot boy.
Fleetness
Hashtag.
is your mastery of celerity is now allows the vampire to move and react at dizzying speed. It's a rouse check, but you add the celerity rating to the user's dice pool for non-combat dexterity tests.
Oh, sick.
Once per turn, the user may also do this when defending with dexterity plus athletics.
Sick. So I can dodge bullets.
So you can dodge
But then what I'm telling you is
Dex-
that next level
dex
I
and
wouldn't need to
athletics
dodge the
and
bullets.
celerity.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Fuck it. Fleetness.
Fleetness.
Can I rename it to Fleekness though?
No.
Damn it.
You could try.
I like the look he's giving you. It's like,
Roll one
No.
one rouse check to be Fleek. You're now more hungry. Oh.
just kidding.
You hear the voice of your deadbeat sire again.
Nice. There, I spent all my experience.
You spent it all? All
Yeah.
right.
I like to imagine, you know that
Make a note on the
uh,
thing. Just put like 0 XP or whatever.
the 16 spent. You know, I think for the firearm stuff, I think Insomnia just watches FPS Russia like all night, just watching that dude shoot all his weird guns so that he can learn more about guns.
For like, if I wanted to get another discipline, a third level one would be
Like,
3 times
yeah. So
3.
your in-clan disciplines, your third level would be new level times 5. So it would be 15.
Okay. And then if I just wanted to go to the second level,
It'd be 10,
it would be 10,
which you have.
which I do have. Okay, I'm having a hard time finding second level for obfuscate and dominate.
Obfuscate is... That is dominate. That is fortitude. This is obfuscate. All right. So the second level would be... You can get either... What do you have now? You have Cloak of Shadows?
Yes, I have Cloak of Shadows.
You
currently.
can buy either the other level 1 power of Silence of Death, which makes you supernaturally quiet,
Nice.
Ooh.
or you can buy the level 2 power of Unseen Passage. Now you can move while staying hidden,
Ooh,
Hmm.
that would be handy.
because right now you have Cloak of Shadows, which
Yeah.
basically you
Like
go into a
blocks,
dark
yeah.
spot and then you can disappear, but you have to
Okay.
remain kind of still whilst doing so.
Right, and then what about dominate? What would the second level for that?
Dominate is... I have to go back in the other direction. Nope, that is... You have Cloud Memory.
Yes.
There is the level 2 power of... And you don't have... Oh, you don't have Obfuscate 2 yet. Alright, so you can't buy Dementation. Which is just a fun power.
What does that do?
That sounds
It
very exciting.
Makes people crazy.
Oh.
Speaking of,
Speaking
you have
of.
a specialty in that.
That's kind of my thing. Okay, so I have to get obfuscate level 2 before I can get level 2 for dominate.
Well, you can buy Mesmerize, which is you can issue complex commands to a victim as long as they have the subject's gaze and relative quiet to issue the instruction. The instruction must be carried out immediately to the victim's best ability. So you could basically go like, oh, go away, and they would go away. Or,
Okay.
go wait at the car, jump, that sort of thing.
I'd be like,
Also handy.
you're going to leave and you're going to go home and forget everything happened.
You're going to drive us in your limo
Yeah.
for free.
And then
And
you're
you
gonna
will-
forget.
And you will not tell us about your night.
But yeah,
These are
there's
those
either
words.
that power or the Dementation power, which is the subtle power requiring nothing more than casual conversation, as the vampire's insidious influence hides between the lines and inflections employed. The victim finds themselves increasingly agitated as their inner demons bubble to the surface, eventually drowning out all rhyme and reason.
Jeez.
Oh, well, I definitely want that one.
After engaging in conversation with the victim, the user can activate this power for the duration of the scene. The user may attack a single individual each turn. Blah, blah, blah. Mortal who becomes impaired by this power experiences a nervous breakdown or psychotic break, the shape and nature of which depends on their personality and perhaps their blood resonance, and the vampire becomes If a vampire becomes impaired by this power, they may immediately succumb to a compulsion as chosen by the power's user.
Oh shit.
Cool.
So you can fuck people up.
I can fuck up vampires. Then I don't have to fight. I can just fuck them up emotionally.
Yeah.
Mesmerize. Stand still and let me feed.
Off
Off you can be used.
That would be useful.
Did you watch? I don't need that.
I mean, Razmias clearly doesn't.
Just turn on a little bit awe.
Just turn on off for
So
entire.
would you be going with the obfuscate first or the
I don't know. I kind of want to be able to
make
fuck
people
up-
nuts?
Yeah, that's kind of Raz's brand.
Alrighty,
Run
so
mentally with people.
for obfuscate, it would be silence of death or unseen passage, one of those two.
I own this bar, but everyone in it is going crazy.
I wonder why.
There was a new ability for Toreador that's basically like you imbue your presence into this art, and then everyone that like stands near this art feels like dread because it feels like you. Or you can paint some art and like imbue like your secret message or like your personality into that, so that other vampires can like look at it and get a sense of who you are from looking at this art. Fucking Toreadors are a bunch of nerds.
So okay, so I have to get the second level in obfuscate to get the
Dementation.
that one.
Yes.
Okay, so I will get unseen presence, and that's
Unseen passage.
unseen passage. Sorry. And then that's my 10 XP.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
okay.
all of the 10 XP
Perfect.
right there.
That is perfect.
Does that literally just mean that you like people don't know you're there?
Yeah, like as long as I don't draw attention to myself, I can just like.
So don't use.
Oh, don't draw
As long as
attention
I
to
don't draw
yourself.
attention. That one is gonna be hard for Raz.
That's gonna be very hard for Raz.
And you know that we will fuck with you when you're using it. And be like,
Yeah.
man, we're so glad Raz isn't here.
Oh yeah.
We're like doing a mission. You guys are like, wow, I wonder where Raz went.
I'm so glad it's just you and I getting to do this.
Man, he failed again.
Raz is such a drag.
I mean, he doesn't do anything.
Oh, jeez.
That's
You're
true.
just like, shut up, shut up.
Lingering kiss fucks people up too.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It does.
it's a doozy.
Alrighty, so I think that's everybody who has spent their XP who wants to spend XP. So I think we're gonna pull this one to a close.
Somehow this guy's a Toreador.
I can see that.
Damn.
It's the guy. It's like he's in the what was he? Pack priest. Just a crazy guy with a knife.
For the reference of
Oh,
people, that would be the Toreador Clan Book Revised Edition that I sent everybody. Their specific clan
Heck
books,
Mm-hmm.
which,
It's pretty cool. It's a
you
good
know,
read. It's a very
Toreador,
big
Gangrel, other, you know.
read. Yeah, we don't know what
We
Raz.
don't know what
Oh, I
Raz is. We
know.
actually, out of character, don't know what it is. We tried guessing, just like, nope, nope.
Raz
the
is
thing with the-
cagey
nope.
about his past. He's got some secrets.
He's
think
got
we
some
all
issues.
have-
Tune in later, and you
Tune
may
in
find
later
out
to see
about
what
Raz's
Raz is fucked up
issues.
about.
Nope.
Nope.
Just try to scry Raz's soul and see if I can get it.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go turn off the stream. Are you gonna do your closing
Oh,
stuff?
right.
Okay, yeah, come close.
So everybody explain to people where you're at. I am up here. Follow these things. Go to those.
We all have
Oh
them
yeah, we're
now.
all
We all
Everybody's
float
got
down
things.
we're all
Go.
We all
right
float down here.
Go to them.
there.
Yeah, we're so lazy right now.
Oh.
We're just like, yeah, go down there. Go over there.
I mean, that's
No,
the
wait,
point
over
of
there.
that. Anyone watching now knows where to go.
Yeah,
and they don't have
exactly.
to listen to us.
If I say my name, no one has any idea what I'm saying anyways, so it's much better that it's on the
It's
screen.
it's true. It's true.
It's a
Yes.
very confusing name.
Yes.
Getting these
Spelling
two to
it out
figure
is
out what
kind
that
of weird.
name was and spelling that
And
just
we
like,
are also
it's-
on Patreon. If you guys are wanting to head us up over there, it's patreon.com/Vancouver by night. We are able to be subbed. You can sub us. Every bit of dollars for that goes to everybody here and for improving the feed. So yeah, check us out. After which, go to McStabber Studios tomorrow. He's going to be doing his DC by Night stuff. And then after that, go to Detroit by Night, which is Macabre Derek. So,
Also, Steve. We have
Also-
a question as well. When
What's-
do we play again? Do we know that?
when do we play again?
26th. I think.
I think.
I think.
I
Possibly.
will try. I will try.
We will
Possibly
discuss it after, and you'll
for a
know
few
on
hours.
all of our social
Probably
media.
within a couple weeks.
Potentially the 26th. And the reason why we're picking that particular date is because there is one weekend of Mr. B. Dave Walters, who was awesome and helped share our stuff today. He is not going to be doing his Long Beach by Night until the 2nd of February. So we have a time slot in there that we can slot into and help everybody out, that sort of thing. Potentially the 26th. If Raz isn't here, then Raz will be off doing Raz things with her his Raz stuff.
does.
I'm just typing over here.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever he typed. Just do that. Go there, do
Yeah.
things.
If you follow the Facebook, we'll also post it there. We'll post it on all of our social medias. We
All
also do our
of the
best to try
social
and share that
medias.
information too with you guys.
Yes. So, at that point, we are going to draw to a close. They're vampires, they're dead, it doesn't matter. And scene. Eventually.